The Deed Dynasty. I had to click on this. I had to click on it. I put my OBS on one side and then I put the game on the other side. Huh? Blood will have blood. 1401. Oh wait, am I on the right? Wait, how am I? Okay, no, I'm okay. I was on the wrong screen. I was like, how is it even? But I was just using the OBS. Really? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh no, everyone knows that. Okay, I thought no, I thought it had like a size screening thing. Scottish Highlands, October 19th, in the year 1382. I don't know how to put Scottish accent on. How is she? There's nothing more, lad, that can be done for your mother, lad. It's strange things. Almost she's given up on fighting the sickness. I couldn't have a better, easier for her being abandoned by her new husband like that. Broke her heart. I don't expect she'd have last the night. No, it can't be. Strive through those claws. You're a child no longer. It's time for you to become a man. Is no easy life being an orphan. You'll need to pack up your things by the morning, and there'll be a wagon waiting for you in the courtyard. Can't I see her? Here? Can I see her? No, lad. This house will be reclaimed and paid the remainder into your stepfather's debt. Robert McKinnon. There. Oh, my phone's connected to my phone's magically connected to my thing. No wonder. Ignore that sound. That was my magic phone being connected to my sound card. Robin McKinnon. They'll be able to pay if that you sir ever catches up with that man. Then where will I go? The monks of the Burley Parlor will agree to take you in. They'll treat you well enough so that as you can earn your keep. Now go and say your farewell to your mother, lad. Mother? Hmm. Oh, sweet William, this is my fault. I should have known that the man was a scoundrel. I should never married him. I couldn't stop him from squandering your fortune. I couldn't stop him from violating your father's memories. What did he do? Or how did he violate your father's memory? You must remember your father, William. Your real father. You come on the proud and noble line of Bruce. Swear to me that you will always remember that. I'll swear to it, mother. And there's one more thing you must promise. When you come of age, you must find a cowardly wrestler and who destroyed our family. I will find Dio, mother, and I will punch him to death. Find the husband of mine. Find Robert McConnell and make him pay for what he's did. I I will do it, mother. I promise. Yes, yes, you will. You, my brave sweet Williams. Yes. Mommy, no! Mother! Oh, mother, she's dead! Oh! Do not send in for the reapers, for they come during the night. Burley Paula, Scotland. February 10th. The year is 1401. It was good old days of 1401. We had red parties back then. Oh, I found him, mother. You grew up. Oh, I found him, mother. Just as I said I would. 20 years hasn't really taken me so long. I hope that you are not undisappointed. Robert Wesley is the name of the chosen bearer these days. He's living in England as a member of the King's Priory Council. Can you believe it? When you meet him, he could barely scrape 2 shillings together. Now he's wealthy beyond recognition, the governor of the Isles of Roy. I wonder how many other poor souls he has to destroy to obtain that position. No matter his wealth and his prestige, will not protect him from my vengeance. For our vengeance, mother. Men of priority have been good to me, but the time has come for me as to do as I promised. Oh, thank you, Funkin' Punk, for the raid. Oh, you have raided the time of 1401. Thank you, raiders. Raid. Oh, Soulfire, how are you doing? Oh, thank you, raiders. How are you guys doing? Oh, look at that girl. She's standing over the grave of my mother. How could you be so cruel? She's just dancing over a grave. I'm trying to have a moment here. I'm trying to have a moment here. All right, my mother died, and this guy took my money. How you guys doing? My sources tell me that Worsley has taken a particular interest in rooting out his heresy. I wrote him expressing a support. It was enough to secure the invitation to his family estate in the country of Yorkshire. I'm sorry if my accent is off, but it's the best I can come up with. Once there, I will find a way to bring him to this end. I will carefully. I know that you will not want your only son to find himself in the headsman's block. Someone must pay for that price, and the amount of prayer couldn't bring you back, mother. But I will be avenged. I will make this unthrift pay. Selfish unthrift pay for what he has did to our family. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't start yet. So we just started this game. Mother died, and house got repossessed. I think her new ex, my stepfather stole the house. Of course, like that. Of course he would. Wolsey House, Shire, England. Dusk is a Dusk is fast approaching. By the time you arrive to Wolsey's estate, the wary guardsmen are ushered you through the outer gate and into a large courtyard beyond. The deed must be done tonight after dinner. You should converse with the other guests and residents, learn their weakness, and locate the evidence and use against them. You, as expected, the guards search your person before you enter the estate. You must also find a fitting murder weapon while you are here. Wait, is this Hitman? Wait, is this game? Is this Hitman on the RPG? Hold on, hold on. Oh, okay, what? Wait, hold on. Dial it back. Maybe there's something good going on here. Oh no, wait. I was gonna count it. I was gonna count it out. You cannot carry more than 2 items. Choose carefully. Dinner will commence once you have chosen the second item. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't move with no controls don't work. Oh, okay. Well, we'll dial it back. Controls don't. The controller doesn't work. A horse is very thing for safety. So Lord tells us tells us. On the other hand, highwaymen pay little heed to scripture. You must be William Bruce. If I was talking to a woman, you must be William Bruce. I suppose that the governor mentioned you would be coming. I'm Simon McGraves. McGreaves. Bree McGraves. Graves. Myself and my traveling companion, Mother Bernice, come here often to tutor the governor's daughters. Tutor the governor's daughter. And though I suspected tonight that another reason to altogether inviting us here, I suppose that you know anything about it. I wrote him I wrote him. All I know is I wrote him a letter. I'm sure that it'll do nothing. I suspect there's something to do with heresy. I, s- I, f- I feel it might be something to do with the spread of religious heresy in Britain. You think so? Well, I suppose that makes sense. The rebels of the king, not the prime minister, but the wishes to be the strong measures to fight off heretics, and the governor in the land of charge, and the strong feelings of the heresy are for myself. I, I lost the accent a long time ago. or I think the matter of great deal more complicated than churches admits. Um, I'm complicated in the way I see. Complicated. How exactly? Well, I don't agree with everything that the followers of Wycliffe John says, but we raise many important points. And matter of clerics occupying the secular office is of example. I have taken issue with the hard practice. However, I have learned that it is not wise for me to speak on such a thing at this length. What do you want to discuss? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go in peace. Well, I'm not too fond of this like 3D on this 2D. Oh, good evening. Please step inside. A great hall. Executioner Kuro may ask you for a voice. Yes. How do you execute somebody? I'm Nicholas. I'm Nicholas the Steward, and all of the dinner I guess have arrived. Already, and so you must be the mysterious William Bruce of I guess. How to execute a story really well? Have a good beginning, middle, have a reasonable beginning, middle, and end. Really, it's just like um. I mean, the end in remember that story diagram that I showed you? Yeah, everyone hates it, but you have to have a story. You have a beginning that matches with how the end really works. Yeah, story tropes are okay too, but you wanna have your beginning of your story and your end of story be on the same length of like, I came here for revenge and I got revenge. But in the middle, you kind of weigh the cost of how much revenge is, and at the end, does it really mean? Does like if it's a revenge story, does revenge actually mean something? Like this game here, will revenge actually mean something, or am I just killing for the fun of it? Which is, I think, is going to be the second one. What this question is leading to, I want to ask about specific trouble. Okay. Oh yes, and you already spoken to Brother Simon at the courtyard. We are also honored that the Reverend Mother Mary Burness is in our chapel, and Sir John D. Ashton occupies a guest chamber. You will find them on upper floor, and if you pass through the chamber and over there. The kitchen is on the other side of the hall, and there's nothing through the exception of the servants' quarters, though. If you feel hungry before dinner, speak to Alice, and she will prepare something for you. If you feel cold, I'll chop some more wood for the fire, and for anything else you do not hesitate to ask. Um, do you know about Nepo babies? Yeah, there's just one that's not really no, but I know I know of one. Well, how's it coming along? Not much, no, not much longer now. The guests have arrived, and the meals ought to be ready by now. See to it. I can make the stew. I can't make the stew any faster. Not without running the flavor. Don't talk back to me, you pretty girl. But I said simply, as I say, make sure the meal is ready without honor and with the consequences. Curse that man. Over here. I finally told you stop talking back to me. Oh, I can move now. I hope you are making yourself at home. There's anything that you need. Yes. I want to know about the governor's daughter. Can you tell me about Eliza, the governor's daughter? Not much. You better be asking Alice or the other tutor girls. I have little time for children. Tell you the truth. Yeah, and they can be very narcissistic. The servant girl. Tell me about Helen, the servant girl. There's not much to tell you. The governor took her, and she is fairly young, just a poor, slappable girl who's another poor beggar girl on the streets of York. Uh, what? Why would you take in a beggar? Why would you take in a beggar girl? Oh, off the streets. Well, the governor says that it was simply the Christian thing to do. However, the shrewd man believes that it was simply a public gesture, and more than just else. In this kingdom, the only thing that you are more important than being a good Christian is a man appearing to be a good Christian man. Enough talk, and talk about the servant girl. I gotta go find a knife. Let me know if there's anything else. The spacious corridor of the upper floor seems to be also served as like the gallery, and the various works of the arts, as well as the heraldry. You want to make your own Rock Lee? Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, Rock Lee is probably more than just like, uh, martial arts and hard work. It's probably about discipline and all the virtues of like martial arts in general to make up the person. Versus, the person just probably like it's a classic story, but it's always like the poor virtuous person who has nothing, much more they gain but nothing to lose after losing everything, versus the person who is rich and has the power and has everything but doesn't know how to use every sense. A physical guy in the middle of a magic world. Yeah, you could go Mash. Mashal is a good one you can go with if you're going for a physical guy in a magical world. Mashal, I think, is Might Over Magic, which is good anime. Guy punches wizards. The strange stock of opulence of the chapel is an environment with which you should feel familiar, given your life at the priory. Even so, the polished wooden cross at the stone pedestal sends a particular chill through your bones. Um, yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, and who might you be with the nerve to interrupt a woman's prayer? William Bruce. And you are? I am Mary Burness. Of course, the mother and superior of Mockton Covenant. It's like Goku without his Kamehameha. Yeah. I mean, Goku usually uses that at special times, but Goku. Yeah, I mean, Goku uses it at special times, but Goku didn't always use Kamehameha. And maybe with Super, he constantly uses it. And he's like, without any regards, but yeah, basically, Dragon Ball Goku. From the Scottish Burr, I don't know this Scots. Oh, Scottish Burr, I guess you come from the North Border. I have many friends in the Church of Scotland. I mean, more like Goku if you've had access to Ki and oh well. I mean, I think it's because fans make it look like Goku. All Goku does is that, but no. I mean, he always had before he had Chi. He's always been fighting with the fist. It's just that not until you met Master Roshi where you used it, and then you didn't use it constantly. Z really made it. Z made it more where he was blasting more, but before that, Goku had to fight everyone with martial arts. Mockdown, you say? It sounds familiar. As well as it should. Our covenant was founded by the Juliet de Arches herself. It stood for some 200 years. If you decide to visit York, you will pass by our coven as you cross the river. It's a beautiful place. Uh, why are the other nuns like? And what are the other like nuns in your covenant?
The younger ones tend to quite wayward, I find, and require a stern hand. Ooh, a good spanking. That's not what they need. Yeah, and then they started blasting, of course. Um, and when I was spanked them, those bad children. So someone who's been in the nunnery near nuns probably be like, oh no 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 mother, please don't do it again. Or yes mother, please don't do it again. The Lord urges us not to spare the rod, and when it's quiet, it's actually the strongest way of expressing Christian love. Love, I believe. What do you want from me? Are we done?
I'll leave you to your prayers then.
Very good. Go have. Oh, mother, please don't hit me with the spanking rod. I mean, I got the belt, you know.
You assume that this is the guest chamber, in which Sir John is currently staying. From the looks of it, he didn't bring you very personal possessions on his journey. Uh, he didn't bring me my personal possessions on my journey. Creaking the open wardrobe, you'll find a few items, clothing, and personal effects. With Sir John brought nothing useful amongst them, though. He gave me nothing I need, except a safe. There won't be no combat in this game. A small dagger probably belongs to the guest who was staying in this chamber. Such blades are useful for personal protection during long journeys. The weapon is small enough to conceal between your tunic. If you take the dagger, you can carry one more item on your person. I'll take the dagger. You take the dagger and conceal it in your person. It seems very suitable a murder weapon.
Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, that's not my hand? Okay, sorry, that's the thing. Oh, okay, maybe if I hover around some things.
Although the bed is a guest chamber, looks comfortable, you don't have to lie down and relax.
Oh, okay, you know what? I didn't expect there to be the mouse. Maybe this is I guess it's a point and click RPG. I mean, other than just going over and clicking items, I think there's like a little point and click on an RPG because the hand switch symbols. I was like, okay,
There's no time for sitting.
okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna just use the mouse for navigation and the shift for running fast. Oh, it doesn't. I was wondering what the hell that was.
Hello there, Bruce. Hello there. My name is Bible reckoning. You must be William Bruce. I'm Sir John. I'm a Sir John of the Great North House of Austin. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Bruce. Now that's a name with some history behind it. You must be rather illustrious ancestor as yourself.
Um. I am not a. I am not a noble. I am a com. I. It's common enough name.
The line of Bruce spreads the speed from Cork to shine of variousness. These days, it's like our name shared by nobles and commoners alike. My father was of the noble birth, and neither was his father before him. Oh, I see. I suppose it's something a name, just a name. What was your father's trade then, if he wasn't among the land-owning gentry? He was, actually, I never knew him. A bastard? Well, I suppose Bruce is good name for a bastard as well, anyways. Well then, what shall we talk about?
Hey, do you know about brothers? About, General Wolseley?
You were the general, you were the general old friends, eh? Yes, and the shortest of the dearest of friends. We've been together through the thick and thin. It is witnessed rise of the soldier of a lord, and he deserves the bit of status he earned, even if he is the firebrand he was once. Once was. There's nobody I would rather be at by my sword in a fight. Um, do you have any? Do you have any? Do you two have any adventures together? Oh, many. If you get some beer on me, sometimes I might tell you a few of them. Anyways, that's all you need to know. And about the governor now. I thought, I'll be going. Very well, William. What a poor man. This decorated room. This decorated room was known as a cabinet. Serves as the study for the private meeting room for the man of the house, the chambers of the governor, and the daughter who lies beyond. The letter has appeared to have been left there. Steward of the given the messenger, you must be Sir John, not watching before carefully, untying room to read it. It has come to my attention that you still owe significant debts to my household. It would be unfortunate if we were to force you to do further measures to retrieve those monies. The threatened letter is not signed for obvious reasons, perhaps, but does appear to be a governor's handwriting, intended to the recipient, also not mentioned by name. Take the letter, you bring it. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh wait, that's a weapon? Wait, that counts. Oh, I can carry 2 items. Okay. I was well. You know what? The dagger's good enough. I thought maybe someone's writing a scam letter, like, oh, your house is going to be repoed, foreclosure, but first you must send us your monies to our mailing address in Yorkshire. Signed, the Nigerian prince. These voices taking toll on me. That's why we got to take a little sip. It sounds like there's being summoned for dinner. I may not be late. May I see your new horse after we're finished at the table, Brother Simon? Of course. Oh, I forgot what name he had, what voice he had. Of course. As long as you're clear your plate. How old is she? Is he a war horse? Has he been in many battles? Quiet down, Elizabeth. Don't pester him with your childish questions. But I just... Silence! I had enough of this silly preoccupation with horses and battles and such things. Let's see what I can say about this lady. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's not a slapping going on right here. I mean, I know this is not a telenovela, but this is a British telenovela. Let's see, which one? No need to speak sternly, Reverend. No need to speak quite. No need to be quite stern with the girl. She was not being impolite. As her tutor, as a tutor, so, perhaps you should let me decide what is right for her. I know how to handle young miscreants. Robert, are you going to tell us why you are really asked us here this evening? Patience. Patience is a virtue, Brother Simon. However, since we're all here, we might as well get to it. As some of you are aware, that I am a close friend of Archbishop. Is that my garbage truck coming around the corner? I wonder if my garbage got picked up. I'll find out later. Archbishop Canterbury, Thomas Andrew. I met him I wonder if my garbage is actually picked up. I met him while he was serving the Archbishop of York, and found that we shared a great deal in common with each other. Once we returned to Isles of Wight in the scene out of the final days of the governorship, I will be serving his right hand in the new mission. What mission exactly? I will be serving in the office of, I can't pronounce that, heretical
Inquisitioner of the heretical improprieties. No, you could just said that, instead of maybe we have to go through that. You know what?
Oh, I never heard of such an office.
It is because the office has not been required before. However, things are about to change in our country. Parliament will soon pass a law allowing everyone to have a church in order to arrest any persons of suspect of heresy. If you will fall to renounce their heretic beliefs, gosh, I just might as well just replace this with digital IDs. Yeah, they should be saying each other. They will be burned at the stake, as an example of others.
King Richard would never allow that.
Your Majesty, King Richard. I mean, this is the past, now we're in the future. His Majesty King Richard has sees a threat to our fate, and more clearly.
Not to mention that they're guaranteed with our support of the church. Henry would not have been king. We cannot allow the heretics. We cannot allow the heretics to destroy our church. Burn them. What would I say?
I intend to form a privy council of my own to help the root of the heresy. That is why I ask all of you here today. Of course, in my opinion, the heretics are only the beginning of the problem. Tell William, what is the opinion on the existence of witchcraft? I certainly believe in the power of witchcraft. I don't believe that thing.
I must confess, I never seen anything that would lead me to believe that power of witchcraft.
I once thought the same as you do. However, recently I have come to wonder. I have been studying the works of Thomas Aquinas of late. So it's hard to pronounce. We argue that witches can and perform miracles. If we take miracles to mean which is beyond human understanding, we cannot but not beyond the power of God.
What does all this have to do with heresy?
Does it not stem from the witchcraft, the ultimate form of heresy? Surely those who indulge in the dark arts, shall go unpunished, my lord.
Of course they shall be punished.
What did you just slap? How could she slap?
I feel qualified to speak on the matter. I feel unqualified.
You know what? I think I should speak of Brother Simon. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Witches must be destroyed. If a witch is indeed powerful, then they must be servants of the devil. No punishment too severe for them.
I agree. There is no greater threat to man than the power of Titan. However, in many of the conversations for another time, our concern is dealing with the damned heretics. I chose you each as a good reason for even Brother Simon. You have been afraid to speak your mind, a valuable trait. I'm glad to do you think so? And William Bruce, can you keep me updated with activities of the heretic north of the border? I'm not sure about some Englishman. Yeah, absolutely. We gotta do this, man. We're ride or die.
Of course, ride or die, I say. I would be glad. I'll serve such a righteous cause in the name of faith.
Good. I knew I could rely on you, William, despite the fact you are not an Englishman. Despite the differences we might not have, despite the differences we are all Christians. I believe that this might be important for all. Here. Anyways, shut up and don't ignore me again. I think we have finished for tonight. I must go and take in some fresh air. Would you be good enough to prepare communion for me later, Brother Simon? I was going to say something countryist, but I should probably say it. Yeah, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta learn restraint. Oh, my chest is hurting. Uh, certain governor, may myself and Reverend Mother will see to it. That's what true power is. Knowing that you can, but also holding back. Now that dinner, Scotland is Scots are just men in dresses. Oh yeah, okay, I hear what you talk about. Yeah, the kilts. I mean, it got pants, I guess. I mean, I don't think it's full. I don't think it's full. Uh, Willie the groundskeeper from Simpsons everywhere. I'm coughing. I can't do his voice forever. Yeah. I think there's a tradition in there, but I don't know. I guess maybe that's how they disoriented their enemies, or or gave themselves over. I don't know. Now the dinner is over. The time is now come for the plant any evidence that you have collected, and then you must finally seek out the low scoundrel and put an end to his life. To plant the evidence, simply enter the desired location and select the items in the inventory. All right, time to frame somebody. Hey, who's you? The finest chair is usually reserved for the man of the house, or a particular guest. Oh, so this guy just sit in front of you, sit on a chair so no one else can sit on it. And my job is a royal chair sitter. There's nothing terribly interesting about this kitchen fireplace. The cellar below in the kitchen is a dark, drafty room. When compared to the rest of the estate, you would wish to spend much time down here yourself. Let's see what this is. A few scattered candles provided soft light around the windowless cellar. That would be interesting if they did use the lighting plug. A small chamber would have belonged to the Alice, serving the servant girl, who giving them a lady's mirror and the artifacts on the small table. Fortuna could learn something from this room, because there's less blood in here, and it's a mansion, or manor, or what you want to call it. A small mirror and a cheap bottle of scented powder seems to be among the few possessions the servant girl has. No time to sit around. All right, let's just put the. Oh, okay. I was wondering if I can frame her. Oh, they got the whip. A, a large pair of boots and a man's tunics messily strewed across the floor. As that is the private chambers of Nicholas Stewart, in his estate. The household has leisures and found in a high shelf. You doubt you'd have anything of interest. The steward's bed is comfortable, but more than you are accustomed anyways. The candle has not been lit. The wrinkled shirt. That's a shirt? I thought it was a chair. The wrinkled shirt presumes that it belongs to the steward, a messy discard on the floor. The candle's not. Okay, maybe. Candle prevents off light. Okay, I guess I can't frame him. And then upstairs we go. We're gonna start the stabbing of our katana gangs. Brother Simon and Reverend Mother appear to be deep in prayer. It would be not right to disturb them now. Wrong screen. Reverend Mother, I have something to tell you. Brother Simon and okay, they're really deep in prayer. So deep. Let me get some of that communion wine. The silver chalice has been filled with communion wine, ready for the governor to drink it. Oh, maybe if I had poison, I could have. If I find some kind of poison, I could have poisoned the communion wine. It'd be like, it just all it'd be like, oh, the blood of Jesus Christ is poisonous to me. I must be a vampire. It's like he's a vampire because he can't drink the communion wine. Oh, he's unbaptized. Yeah, same difference. Normally same difference. We can't. Normally, we don't let the people who are unbaptized drink the communion wine in churches because they have to take the baptism. So they're basically vampires, in my opinion. Peering into the ornate chest, you find nothing but a small collection of children's toys. These have no use to you. The mirror is large and upon is nothing but a small hand mirror and a bottle of scented powder. You doubt there's much in this dresser other than the girl's clothes. Why are you in this room, anyways? The bed of the governor's daughter looks very small and comfortable. Oh, she's living good, that's why. Maybe it's not here. Also, I don't recognize this towel set. Okay, sorry, I don't recognize this towel set. Maybe it's totally custom. Because of a 3D model looking bed. The governor sleeps in a soft feathered bed. Beneath a linen sheet. It's quite the contrast to the plain hard mattress and blankets that you slept on prairie. Now is not the time to search the house. You should have done that before dinner. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, I'll just go straight into the stabbing then. Like I was trying to get to the stabbing, but I thought I could I'll just go straight. Where's he? Where's the governor? He's upstairs on the roof, right? I'll go just gut him right now like a fish. The staircase seems to be brought to the gusty parapets of this tower and the top of the estate. The view is up here and are quite breathtaking. The governor Wolsey stands personally close to the edge of the balcony. After 20 years of waiting, the moment has finally arrived. Now is time to not make any mistakes. Standing here, the large plant out of flourish in the light in the spacious balcony. I'm stuck in the corner. Choose the murder weapon. It will be the dagger. Approaching from behind, you clasp one hand in Wolsey's mouth and press it against the blade upon his neck. Oh, I got an achievement. The dagger is the murder weapon. And this is for my mother. You whisper. This is for my mother. You whisper as you slit the man's throat and smother the gargling grasp and emerges a lifeblood draining from his neck. You'll drop your dagger on the ground beside the lifeless body. Someone below heard something. Huh? What was that noise? It's assassino! So you quickly leave the place. You jump into a bale of hay. Oh shoot, oh crap, there's a time. You jump into a bale of hay. You escape like Assassin's Creed. Oh gosh, I'm going back upstairs. They're gonna catch me. I didn't even save. Come on, move it. Oh no, come on, move. I'm hijacking this with the keyboard. Shift. Let's go. We gotta get out of here. Yo, let's grab that horse first. Actually, maybe that's a bad idea. Let's just leave. What was that noise?
I'm not sure. What is Elizabeth? Wait, Elizabeth. I'm going to go make sure that everything's all right. Bro, I don't even know what happened. It seems like maybe your dad fell on a knife.
God, Robert! How could this have happened? Who could have done this?
I'm not on my determined. Nicholas, who is the sheriff of Shire? Nicholas? My apologies, Brother Simon. I'm just a little shaken. Thomas the Bombfillet is a high sheriff. I can't pronounce. Okay, Bombfilati?
is the High Sheriff. He is presently at York Castle, an hours away from here.
Then I shall ride immediately and return to him tonight. You will see the things here are the state. Sir John, bring the girl and the mother and Reverend Mother. She shall need consolation.
Yes, of course, I will see to it.
FBI, open up.
Welcome, me lads. I wish I was it was more pleasant to see you.
Nicholas, Sir John, who may you be?
Oh, I'm William Bruce, the friends of the governor.
William Bruce. I can't say. I can't say I've ever heard of you. Um,
Perhaps you should have heard of me. Perhaps you should have heard of me. I haven't. Nobody's of consequence. What do you mean by that?
what do you mean? What do you mean by it? What are you supposed to? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing of all. Most likely, simply a passing observation. There's no need to be quite defensive.
Where's Brother Simon?
He's outside, seeing to the horses. Who else in the houses at this moment?
Elizabeth is here. No, I know. It would be better if she wasn't. The Reverend Mother Bernays is here attending to her, and Alice, the servant girl, that I keep slapping all the time. Where is she? I haven't slapped her in a while.
And where our president is said at the time of the murder. Yes, we've all been here this evening. I see. Everyone should be in one room. Is there somewhere smaller on upper floor perhaps?
There's the governor's cabinet, I suppose.
Gather everyone there. Meanwhile, my men will conduct a search of the house. They will also have a search for each and every person.
Is that really necessary?
Oh yes, Sir John. Please, but have no fear. We will soon get to the bottom of the horrendous crime.
What are you gonna do? Like crime scene investigation? We're gonna do some law and order out here. Like, well, how are you gonna find out?
Oh, how's the girl?
She's resting. She's resting. No doubt we'll find. No, she's resting. No doubt I'll find. She'll find peace. Sleep. She will sleep. She's resting now. I doubt she will find peaceful sleep. Peaceful sleep for some time. I didn't ask that.
Let her rest for now. I have questions. I have questions for her later. First of all, I would like to run through the event of the day, with each of you. From the time I gathered, and you have the opportunity to slip away to the top of the tower at some moment after dinner. William Bruce, as far as you can tell, who you are the outsider here. Will you forgive me for my questions as direct as the moment?
Are you accusing me of something, bro? Like, yo, why are you accusing me? Yeah. No, I gotta play calm. You'll forgive me if I choose not to answer. No,
I suppose that makes sense. I take no offense. I would likely do the same if fitting your position. Very well then. The truth is, I have no idea who you are. Tell me about your past.
I already lied to that one guy, and he's gonna remember that. Well, you see, I was raised by monks.
There's not much to tell. My mother died when I was a child, and I was raised in the prairie. You are an orphan then, no status to speak of. How did you come to know the governor?
Uh, he, uh, he wrote a religious man. Oh no, no, no. No, it's too close. He once married my mother. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Crime of passion. Gotcha. Like, oh, come on, man. Uh, I wrote him a letter regarding the heresy.
I wrote him a letter regarding the spread of the house in Scotland, and intrigued enough to invite him to his state. You first reached out to him then? Yes. I knew that he would be interested in the matter. I say, tell me, what time of day did you arrive here? I can answer that. I saw William arriving in the countryside where I was tending my horse just before dusk. Did I say anything to you? Yes, he came over and I introduced myself to him. And then we shared thoughts about the current heresy of the church. I mentioned that I did not entirely agree with the governor's approach.
You took the issue of clerics in the secular office.
If I remember, you said that you agree with the heretics, and there's certain things that such a lot of heretics apply in the secular office. Is that so? Well, I don't have any thoughts of my own. I honestly mean, I'm a heretic. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. It doesn't set you apart from the traditional beliefs of the church, though. Otherwise, we did nothing of consequence. Was that also the Williams arrived that greeted him in the entrance at the house and told him that he could find other guests? Did you speak to him again after that? I don't think I spoke to him. Anything else of importance?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna throw him under the bus too. Yeah. You know what? You slapped her lip. You slapped her 4 times more than needed.
Actually, I overheard the disagreement between Nicholas and Alice in the kitchen. Oh, a disagreement?
She failed to prepare the stew on time.
Yes, the guests have all arrived and Alice was failed to get the stew ready in time. That sounds like nothing more than personal domestic abuse between servants. Move on, shoot.
Dang it. Okay, well, I gotta use my EWU knowledge. Okay, let's see. He called me out on that one. That's really not important. That's true. But maybe he's a raging, angry drunk who likes slapping people, and then he went up to the governor and he's like, "Governor, I got a trick for you," and then he ends up stabbing him instead of slapping him. He's like, "Oh no, there's a knife tied to my hand," kind of stuff like that. Like, who would have done this? Oh, who?
What about you, Sir John? Oh yes, I ran to William in the long gallery. We exchanged a few words. He said that he was just a commoner and that he never knew his father. He is a bastard. Then I find that interesting. Go on. I think that that was all well spoke about. Other than that, small talk. I spoke to William before dinner. He came into the chapel, as I recall. And what did you discuss with him? Well, we spoke for a while about my covenant, and if I remember correctly, we said you said spirit. You said you don't believe in sparing the rod. That means he's in favor of discipline. Yeah, sparing the rod is sparing the rod spoiled child is favor, not spoiling. You said that you don't believe in sparing the rod, and that when young ones misbehave. I believe you said it's the purest form of spirit, especially Christian love. Really, Reverend Mother, violence is the purest way. Of course, I do my duties and set them back to the righteous path. I see. Did you discuss anything else? We discussed nothing else of any note. Did you speak to the governor before dinner, William Bruce? Shoot, I meant, oh gosh, yes. Yes, I spoke to him in his chamber. What did you discuss? Um,
We talked about the heretics.
what else? But we spoke about the heretics and how they should be punished. Try to be more specific, if you can. Maybe if you didn't click off your screen to check your OBS and then click back on your screen, you wouldn't have snitched on yourself by accident, dumbass. But I guess that's one way of accidentally hitting yes button by clicking on the OBS. So OBS was snitching on you. Better switch to like X File or something like that. He reminded me. We agreed that punishment is too severe. We advised moderation. I reminded him that the heretics are still Christians. Oh man, I can't say I don't remember. If I say I don't remember, I gotta go like, yeah, we gotta be like, yeah. So you were like, yeah, they're good people still. I reminded him the heretics are still Christians like us. Puh, what rubbish! It sounds like an unusual way to say. Perhaps you're rather too sympathetic. All right, now someone needs to tell me what happened during dinner. I only remember that Elizabeth was pestering brother Simon with this horse. I scolded the child, and William had the nerve to tell me I was being stern. What did I do again? I think you must be should be too stern with her. Yeah, you're being too stern with her. Well, it was truth. I'm sure that a matter of opinion. What else happened at dinner? After that, the governor told us that that Parliament is about to pass a new law to allow burning of the heretics. Sir John seemed quite in favor of the idea. But of course, the heretics must be dealt with severely. Anyways, the conversation moved on to the topic of witchcraft, and the governor asked William if he believed in the power of witches. But maybe not witches, but bitches. You know, we get the B and the W mixed together. What did you say? I said, I believe in the power. I believe in the power of witches. I don't believe in the power of witches. I don't believe in the power of witches. I told him. I switched my voice again. I can't keep it consistent. I'm not British. I'm Canadian. I told him that I don't believe witches have any special powers. And what happened next? Then he spoke. The punishment would be suitable for witches, since we were just another kind of heretic. William said that he felt all witches ought to be destroyed. All of them, William. I don't think I mean, yeah, I was on the witch burning binge, but I don't think I did. I think I don't remember saying. I don't think I said all of them. I said I'll do the job. I don't think I said give me your best sword and I will like cut down every witch in like with and like I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying anything like that. Really, Sir John seems otherwise. As dinner came to an end, the governor invited us to join the Privy Council and revealed the reason for why he chose us. I believe he said that it was a strong mind and William could keep him informed of the events of the church at the Norfolk border. Well, what did you have to say about that, William Bruce? I was eager to stomp out the. Yeah, now that I recall. I recall that I was like, give me your best weapon, and I'll go out there and I'll like Zandatsu all these witches. Yeah, give it to me. I was ready to Zandatsu. Yes, it's quite a British term for cutting heretics in half and grabbing their spines and squeezing it. Yes, I was ready to Zandatsu. Willing to do my duty for the church. That's good, I suppose. Anyways, that was the last time I saw the governor alive. Who discovered the body? Unfortunately, I was the one who discovered it was him. Me and Reverend Mother were at the chapel when I heard the noise when I to investigate. I'm sure my cries soon alerted everyone in the house. And where were each of you when you heard the cries? I was relaxing in the chamber at the time with Brother Simon's. At the time, Brother Simon's screams gave me quite a shock. I tell you. I I was busy slapping Alice, and not in the way that you think, but in another way. Uh, yeah, I think, if I recall, I was down in the Great Hall. I thought I heard something. I was clearly in the cellar, seeing the laundry. I didn't see you. I went down that cellar. I didn't see you. What about you, William Bruce? Where were you when Brother Simon cried out? I was, bro. I was in the courtyard. Like I was chilling like a villain. Looking at horses. I was in the courtyard. It's true. He told me that he was there. Slapping Alice. Yeah, he was slapping cheeks. Cheeks of cheese. Cheeks of cheese. It's true. Eliza told me that they were out here. I see. Quite a long way from the tower, eh? Let's move on discussing the matter of the governor's death. The dagger was used to kill the governor was engraved with the initials of Sir John. Oh, indeed. Indeed. It belongs to me. Oh, Shiza. I mean, oh, Shimata. Oh, what is other ways to say the word, say a curse word in different languages? Oh, however, I left my room when I arrived, and I only carry it for protection when I'm traveling. So anyone could have taken it from the room before dinner? Yes, I did notice it was gone, to tell you the truth. I see. Given the manner of death, I suppose it was possible the dagger took his life with your dagger, as unlikely as it seems. I would take the counsel of my captain of the guard, my Johnson, her doing this. Did you find anything during your search of these persons? Nothing of note, Sir John. As the steward of the two members of the clergy, we find a letter of the servant girl. Let me see. I could explain. There is no need. Lord betting the servant girl is hardly anything new. Alice, how could you? It is immoral, Reverend Mother, but it does not. Oh well, well, he was. Maybe he left the room at the same time she stabbed him. So he was slapping her, but then he slapped. Then he went out, so it also slapped something, and then she found. Yeah, well, she got caught. Hey, take that. Got. Good. I can't believe how evil she is. It may be immoral, Reverend Mother, but it does not give any reason to kill a man. It is no interest of far of concern. It is interest of me. I expect you to come and see me for a confession later, Alice. Yes, Reverend Mother. What about William Bruce? Did you find anything on his person? Nothing of letter, my lord. My lord. Interesting. This letter is on the governor's hand. In the governor's hand, if I'm not mistaken. It has come to my attention that you still owe a significant debt to my household. I don't know how that came to me in person. I found it on the table. A governor wanted me to deliver it to somebody. It's true. It's true. I owe my debts to the governor. Um, hmm. Yeah. If I put myself here, it's gonna cost me. It's not what it does now. It's gonna cost me in the future. It's a future cost. When they find out that it's not me that wrote the scam letter to the governor, but I can use it to get myself out of this. So I don't. I mean, we already know the girl's gonna get her head chopped off anyways. After she confessed, they're gonna bring out their claymores and chop them up. I don't want to say he told me to deliver it. I found it on the table. I did find it on the table, but it doesn't really really mean anything.
No, that puts me at like if you guys say, oh, that's the governor, oh, you just want to kill him. I found it on the table.
Oh, found it on the table on right here. And you decide to take it and keep it on your person. Seems very particular. Anything else?
Nothing, my lord.
During your search of the house.
We searched the rest of the house and found nothing of interest, my lord.
Well then, I believe I've heard enough. William Bruce, I am certain that you had something to do with the governor's death. I knew it from the beginning.
Ah, damn. But
There's no but.
oh,
Despite any suspicion about you, Brother Simon, I don't believe that you had anything to do with it. I will not entertain the idea that the good and Reverend Mother was involved based on what had happened tonight. As far as I'm concerned, you were the one with the governor's closest friend, Sir John. I don't believe you were involved. Now, taking all that into account, I'm going to have my guards put you in chains, William Bruce. I suggest that you do not resist.
oh man, I'm not a good liar. I should have lied harder.
You're making mistakes, Sheriff. No, I'm pretty sure I got this right. I'm reading the script right now. It says if the player doesn't lie hard enough, I should just arrest you. So GG scrub, get good.
And so William Bruce was put into stocks and used as a breeding horse. Used as punished by horse breeding. Oh wait, so close. I thought it was done. Oh, okay. Well, here it is. And so William Bruce was put into stocks and used as horse breeding. Constantly getting his organs ruptured like Mr. Hand. Do not Google that up. But what happens is he's destroyed that way. It's the cruelest way a man can be destroyed for murder. Getting his organs ripped apart by a horse. Or, also you could just quarter them too. You can probably, I forgot what it's called. Like you tie their limbs and pull it apart. Anyways, it was brutal. The weight of the weighty amount of evidence sent against you and insufficient evidence against anybody else. It was not long before you were brought before a judge and stand trial. That trial seemed to only a formality, considering the evidence that the sentence was simply passed. Afterwards, you spent your last day in a days in a dank cell. Finally, the day came when you are drawn to the scaffold and to your face and face your execution. Here they hung almost to the point of death, and the worst of the being. No sympathetic faces amongst the angry English crowd, and the common people of York have turning out in their drove to witness the gruesome spectacle. As you wait for your tortures to begin, your thoughts turn to your mother. Your only score of relief was that she is not alive to witness your help.
Any last words? The filthy squat. Sorry, I forgot to off my thing. My echo. Okay. Any last words? Filthy swani?
I have no regrets. Let God be my judge. At least I can see my mother.
Have you no mercy?
Gang signs. All right.
I have no. Let God be my judge.
Oh, you're still pleading that you not killed anyone? I'm pretty sure you did it.
It's like I didn't do it.
Nah, I thought that. I know you did. Don't try to drag God in here. We know you're stupid. We know you stupid ass.
Oh, you can say nothing. Oh, okay. I didn't go that far.
I know you like stupid ass.
Let it be done with. No, better not. No, better not to keep rambling, waiting. Let's just be done. I'll swing on this rope. Watch me.
Let Crow judge me.
We know you did, stupid ass. You weak.
And that's the end of the Dynasty. I think I screwed up. I think I'm supposed to actually survive, and maybe there was part 2 to it, or I got my revenge. Violence breeds violence, and in the end, it had to be this way. Oh, it's gonna load me back to the save point, but we're gonna go on break. That's why. That's what's gonna happen today. Oh, Shiza! Oh, come on. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna. That's what I get for switching from. We're gonna try. Wait, what's the reset button? Gosh, do this. Okay, click on here. No, back it up. New game.
Pilgrim Adventures. Today we'll be dealing with Lady Scarlet. Sorry, the Lady Scarlet.
The intro. I cannot use Alt and Enter because I'm on the OBS.
Welcome back. Woolston, Storborn, Kansas.
Wait, where's this? In England? September the 20th, in the year of 1868. This is Britain, right? Or are we in the U.S.? I think we're in the U.S. I don't think they had cowboys in Britain. Wait, Ma! I've watched enough Wagon Train. Dang it! Go back to bed, Jenny. I'll see you in the morning. I ain't polite. I ain't polite to run while I sleep. Where you heading off? Anyhow, I have to go to the crystal one last time. No, Ma. I thought we were all done with that place. We are, sweetheart. Trust me. It's just remember the last time last time we tried to leave town when Bill and his goon nurse came looking for us. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that big bully Ernie turned my arm real bad. This time I gotta make sure that that doesn't happen. I gotta make sure that we are really finished with that old man bastard. What you fixing to do, Ma? I'm fixing to get old Bill out of our lives for good, darling. I ain't nobody gonna stop me. I don't like this, Ma. I got a real bad feeling. Trust me, everything's gonna be fine. I'll be at the sunrise. We'll catch the next ride out of the sorry dump of town on the wagon train. I feel like I should be wearing my hat. I didn't think I'd be playing another cowboy game story.
The saying in whiskey makes you the stale smoke. Who hits you as they enter the Crystal Saloon. Zeke seems to be trading the bar as usual.
Then hold on, I gotta get me my hat. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, I need to put my headphone in my ear. Whoa! Oh no, it's falling off of me. Oh no, everything's falling off of me. I have to still perform. Okay, so Zeke seems to be trending the bar as usual. Though this place looks a little dead rotten now. Whoa! Can't get my head on and my headphones on at the same time. You don't recognize the stranger playing cards in the nearby table, but isn't the town preacher Father Augustine at the piano? Oh, it's unexpected. One or another of these folks are going to have to take the fall for you what you're about to do. First, you need to search the saloon for some evidence and a murder weapon. Supper will be served once you've chosen the 2 items from the surrounding saloon. Okay, I felt my ear again. Take your time and choose wisely. Okay, I'll try to. Everything's falling off me. Oh, did I just click on the wrong stick? No, I didn't.
Well, Annie. Gosh. Annie, can you get this headphone on my ear? Because I'm struggling.
Gosh. Okay, you know what? We'll do it like this. How did I get last time? After some... I can't do it again. I don't know why. Okay, well, wait, 80. we stirred. You started to wonder if we would come back this time. My girl Josie started cooking up some supper. If you're peckish, I could eat anyone. I could eat anyone around the Pearl upstairs waiting for Bill's customers, and Ernie's in the back room. Bill was about to send him out to find her. Well, ain't no use in that now. I'll talk to him. Sure thing. Let me know if you be adding any bottle courage. Oh, forgot. You can't use a controller. Remember? Wrong kind of games. Oh, I'm not interested. Thank you. I'm not interested in what? Whatever you're offering, and I have no desire, cause no offense. I'd rather let you know that off the bat. I don't have desire. I don't desire women or liquor. Thanks for letting me go. Wait, what? You don't like girls? Wait, what brings you to the ring? Oh, do I look like a whore to you? I ain't a working girl. Not anymore. In this case. Oh, my apologies. Any girl proposition me already. Another girl propositioned me already, and terribly offended when I turned her down. And it seemed strange. I don't know if did they really do this back in the day. I don't know if they had that kind of relationship back then. Maybe they did, but they just like kept it on low key. Well, I don't remember any history of I mean, I've been back in the time, but I don't remember any history of that being a thing. But okay. I have no desire to offer you offend anyone. Believe me. What year was this made? 2024. It's a bit late for that. It's easy to make mistakes. What was the other girl by Pearl by any chance? Was the other girl? What was her name? How should I know? Jam or Ruby? Something along those. Mercedes, I guess. I don't recall. Pearl? Yeah, that's what's been. An extremely touchy woman in any case. You think that she had never heard of the word no before. I don't think the word she hears often, stranger. No, perhaps not. Good day to you. I've heard there's someone there. There's no time to sit. You can rest patiently. You can rest patiently once this day in town is behind you. If I get out, let me go talk to Father Augustine. Evening, Father Augustine. I don't see you here often.
Please, Annie, just call me Gus. And don't mind me. Josephine is launching around some investments for me. So I'm playing my way to the gift of music. How's good Lord treating you these days?
Yeah, a lot of the story has a lot of like anti-religious talking. Even back in the day, even back in the 14 storyline, it seems to be common. It seems to be common around here. Not bad yourself. Obviously, I'm not gonna go for the anti-God talk. I mean, I appreciate that they give me the option, but I mean it's like it seems to be common in this game. It could be worse. How about yourself, preacher? You know me, Annie. I always find a little ray of God's light, even in the darkest corners of the frontier. Not everyone wants me here, but I dig my roots deep enough to weather any storm. I guess that's all we can do. Um, what's so dark about this place? So Winston is the darkest corner of the frontier. What makes you say that?
Everywhere I look, I see folks and odds with one another. People who ought to be working to make things better at each other's throat. Religion is meant to bring folks together, and that's the way it always works. But here, I don't see it. Something's got to be done, Annie. I just don't want to know who is going to do it. In any case, that's enough for my bantering.
So long, preacher.
Good. God bless you, Annie Bruce.
Wait, Annie Bruce? Oh, is this from? Is this a Joe? Is she part of the Joestar lineup? Oh my goodness! This is we're doing the. This must be like family. So she must be a Stan user too. That was Joe's. So Dio got his kill. How's Josie? How? Hey Josie, what's cooking? Roast pork, but Bale's favorite. Figured it might calm him down after something like he likes. Best thing of all is to keep him happy right after now. Daddy said that you heard you in a fight again last night. Are you okay, Annie? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Just a little bruised. Nothing to deal. Nothing that it won't heal. Josie, I ain't got the first. I ain't the first time old Bill been rough with me. No, I sure ain't. You got something in your mind, Josie? It's just I don't know. You had to put up with it all. That's all. I would have left this town long ago. Something that was treating me bad. Uh, why don't you leave, Andy? Uh, I stay for because I stay because of Jenny. What kind of life could I offer her without Daddy? Oh, that makes sense. I never seen Bill hurt her at all, at least. And you're a braver woman than I am, Annie Bruce. Don't reckon I could stand another minute for of living here in your shoes. Do you need something? Uh, just choose subject. Tell me about Ernie. Has Ernie been giving you trouble lately? Not recently. Some of the other boys, Bills keeps around like to leer at me sometimes, but I can handle them, and you know who they are. As for Ernie, I don't know if I am really his type. Um, or who's his type then? Come on, Annie, you never seen the way he looks at you? I guess I don't pay him much attention. While it ain't no big secret, if Bill weren't his best friend, I bet Ernie would have made his affections known. Actually, I actually want to ask about Pearl. Wait, not yet. Have you seen Pearl lately? Not today. I reckon she stays in the room as much as possible. Oh, Bill won't bother her so long as she keeps serving the customers. Um, why does she want to stay in her room? Locked away. Well, I can't. I came to work this morning, I heard her having an argument upstairs. Something about little Jenny. I think I could hear her exactly what she said. All I know is that at the end I heard a big thump, and old Bill had hit her again. Oh, wait, no. If old Bill was there, I probably would have done the slapping sound effect. But old Bill is not here. Old Bill looks like old Bill. Oh, I lost it. Old Bill likes to talk of his fist, when where the girls are concerned. It it doesn't seem that way, Andy. All right. I guess we're going to be stabbed. I guess we're going to be shooting old Bill. They're going to tell him to dead Bill.
There you are, sweetheart. Old Bill was getting word.
I bet he was. I bet he was Ernie.
If you or Jenny didn't show up by sundown, I meant to go looking for you. Seems like it won't be necessary after all. Damn shame it could have been some excitement around here.
Um. Or don't you ever think of your? Don't you ever think for yourself? Don't you don't come don't. However, how come you always do what old Bill tells you, Ernie? Don't you have any mind of your own?
Sure, I got a mind. I got a mind to tell you to shut up. Shut the hell up. and got loyalty or something in this world. I chose Bill because he's always done right by me. Not to mention he pays pretty good, of all things told. Does that answer your question, Annie?
Um. How can you sleep at night? Don't fool yourself. Bill doesn't care about you. How can you sleep at night? How could you sleep at night after those things that Bill makes you do? I sleep like babes in a babe in arms. Ain't no trouble with my consciousness. I lost it a long time ago. uh, sure as the sun rises and sets, men are always gonna be wrestling with each other, one thing or another. Whatever is money, power, or women. Don't make no real difference in the end. We just do what we gotta do. Besides, you don't seem happy enough to comfort yourself with the thing Bill provides you. What anything else, darling? And I don't want to talk to this guy. You could be a good girl, and he points his finger guns at you. He's like, don't make me. Oh, I thought I was. Oh, that was a danger noodle. I was like, what was that rope moving around? But then it's like, oh, it's a snake, and it doesn't. The snake only moves in two directions, back and forth. Like it moves forward, and then it moves forward, and then it moves back. Some old bags of sand, and the boys would like to use their target practice sometimes. Oh yeah, I can save. Or maybe stick of dynamite would be worth. I don't feel like I need to use that right now. A rattlesnake snivels his way through the sand, just beyond the fence. You remember old Bill telling you that he almost died from a snake bite when he was a little boy. These days, it left him weak and hearted and a deadly fear of snakes. You wonder if the venom or shock might do the work for you, if you could think of a way to capture it. All right, I need a bag. I need a big bag, and I need I need to launch that snake out of a bag. This is where Zeke brews up most beer for the salon. It tastes like catfish, but no, sorry, I forgot. It tastes like catfish, but the locals guzzle it down all the same. I mean, you have to have drinking cat piss before to know what cat piss like tastes like. I assume the alcohol. There's no alcohol. There's no alcohol here to get a whole army good and drunk. Oh, a pickaxe. Before his back gave up on him, Zeke the bartender used to make a living as a miner, but a small pickaxe belongs to him. Still sharp enough to be quite effective weapon. This, this weapon is small enough to conceal beneath your coat. If you take the pickaxe, you still got one more arm on your person. A second. You grab the pickaxe and slip it underneath your coat. I guess it's more of like a pick hammer or something like that because I'm like wondering like a pickaxe is larger. I've seen a big pickaxe. As soon as it's a big pickaxe, a small. So they're saying a small pickaxe. I mean, maybe not really kill him. Maybe it'll just like damage his organs and let the rust do the rest. Like you'll get poison damage, but it's enough to like I don't know. We'll find out. This should be useful, no? When it comes around. There's no bag I can use. No, leave the rock. I think I want to use a snake. You lit the fire with Jenny. One night, too long ago, the two of you sat down for hours in the starlight. You told her some stories of your Scottish mother, whose tale, if everything goes planned, there's many more nights that only far here. Yeah, so like I said, this is a family. My family. This family is a bunch of murderers. It runs in the family to murder somebody you don't like. Like my forefathers did it. My they like I mean like we all murdered somebody, and our whole generation will be a bunch of murderers. That's what it's going to turn out to be. We're the anti Joestar family. Uh, they might be damn yours, but the weapons here could make no mistake. No better way to
be sure that a man as good as dead. Carrying a rifle around beneath your coat may be awkward, but you could come back and collect it later. Choosing the rifle? What'd you mean? No, I want to snake him. I want Jake to snake him, but I don't know where. I don't know where to find the bag. It would be nice. Oh no! I took the basket. I didn't even know. I didn't think. I just pressed a bunch of buttons. I was just checking the items out, and then I got the basket. Well, supper's just about ready. Would you mind ring the bell, Annie? Sure thing, Josie. This murder's gonna go real bad. I might as well get the gun and start blasting. Well, I got the basket. I guess the basket's gonna help me. I didn't even get to kill the guy yet. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to snake him later. Okay. Hey, Josie, seems like you're one heck of a fine cook. Zeke you've taught this real good. I forgot his voices. I forgot all the voices. You ain't never tasted cooking, Bill. Trust me, the girl has got it from her mother. Any more for you, mister? No, thanks. Just my dear. The meal was very surprisingly delectable. I am sure grateful that you invited me to dine here. Very well. Thank you kindly. Sure think you got a high flying way to talking, stranger. You one of them traveling feeder folks? Though you seem to likely highly observant and interesting fellow, I'm afraid that you're quite wrong in this case. I am not with the theater. He sounds pretty. Maybe he's a good guy. I didn't get to talk to everyone. Let me just chill. Though you seem to be highly observant. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just chill. Dang, I thought I hit the nail on the head right there. You working tonight, Pearl? I could use some of your evening specials. Sure thing, Ernie. You can drop in and slam this door anytime you want. You best not wear her out too much. They'll be throwing like a 45 down the streets if you're out. She's done. I'm still hoping to get some. I'm still hoping to get some of her patrons tonight. So don't make her loose, dude. I got nothing to say. Don't worry, Bill. I'll keep her in one piece, just like the anime. Could you mind the bar for a while while we're done, Josie? I need to get to check on the brewery. It better be an improvement on the last batch. See, we had enough problems without your beer. Keep the folks away. Okay, I don't know if I want to say anything. I'm gonna say nothing. Hope so, Bill. I don't think this is a moment. I don't think this is women talking time. I think we'll just let these boys just shoot each other over the table, and we would save our time. I bet we don't even do anything. Well, I reckon I see. I reckon I'll go see if my britches have dried out. Thanks again, Josie. You're gonna be on your way home soon, Father? Not that I don't appreciate a little visit, but reckon that you might drive away the regular customers. I want you not preaching in my bar because they may not boner us anymore. And we need to run the saloon on prostitution. Because the town was founded on prostitution. Gosh, I don't have anything to say. I have nothing to say in this conversation. Not to mention, don't worry, Bill. I'll be out of your hair real soon. Go. Anyways, I'm gonna go and take a nap. Good eating anyway. Always make sure you feel makes you feel dead tired.
All right, this is where we're gonna snake him. If we can get a snake.
The supper. Now that the supper's out of the way, time to plant any evidence you might have picked up during the search. Then you need to find old Bill and settle the score once and for all. To plan the effort, simply enter the desired location and select the items in the inventory.
Okay, what we got? We got pickaxe.
Time to do the murdering.
Oh, who's this guy? He might see me.
Pans aren't quite dry yet.
Why does this always take so long? The Lord's trying to screw you over, sir. Oh, I can't? Oh, really? That basket wasn't for the snake? Okay, well, you know, I guess I'm gonna have to just do it. I guess I'm just gonna do the hardcore way. I gotta go find Bill and turn him to dead Bill. A barkeep. Can you tell me where? What's this?
There seems to be enough for each for us, right?
Daddy always makes a mess here. Old Bill's room must be this room. Looks like the preacher, right? Choose a murder weapon. Wait. Is that him? Okay, I guess that was him. Alright. I guess we're gonna... I mean, the music got real scary. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so that was... Okay. Okay, I wonder where the bat... I really wanted to get this snake trick. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna do this one straight up here. Now, if I go bare hands, my womanly hands will not kill this drunken old... probably in the 30s right now. Probably in his life. And he'll be able to fight back. So I think we're gonna have to pick his axe. Old Bill, this is for all the things that you've done to me. All those hands that you threw on me. I guess we're gonna have to put an end to you. You slipped... I think falling on my ears again.
You slip the pickaxe from underneath your coat and take careful aim to his brains.
You know, you want to kill him one shot.
And it's important to do this cleanly as possible. You take your first strike, and sure, sharp edge of the pickaxe blade becomes enlarged to old Bill's skull. He does not seem to wake or cry, but his body shudders violently. As soon as you pull the pickaxe out of his head, the whole bed shakes under the strength of the dying convulsions. When he finally becomes still, you let the tool slip from your fingers. Someone may have heard something. You need to get out of there as fast as possible. All right. Oh no, Bill. Okay. Where can I go? I'm going back home. Hey, sorry. Oh, you can't leave? I'll go in this room. No, I'll go here. I'm here looking at the guns. Killers! There's a killer in the saloon! God damn it! No! Ernie must have found him. I guess I should go and act all surprised. Well, don't worry. My daughter will carry on. The funny thing is, my daughter will carry on the murder for the next generation. I may have failed this one, but we'll keep on murdering till the future, until this day in the present. All right, I've finished searching the saloon. I aim to figure out exactly what happened here. Tonight, I reckon that one of you knows something about it. Seems like there's one face that I ain't never seen before. What's your name, stranger? If you must call me something, call me Gideon. Oh, is that the lady? Oh, wait, maybe I think that was a lady. I think. Oh,
I'm real interested in you, Gideon. What's your business here in Wheelstone? All, all you all you need to know is, Sheriff, I've never broken the law, and I'm not intend to do so. Oh, is that all? That's all I need to know, is it? How long has this fellow been hanging around the saloons, Lake? Let me think. I think he turned up about an hour before supper. He caused a lot of trouble, but he's just sat that just been sat at that table over the playing cards over there. Anyone want to speak to him? Only for him. Only for him to tell me to go take a hike. Come to think of it, I did see Eddie talking to him for a while. Is that right? Got something interesting to say as well, Annie? Me? Well, yeah. Word on the street is that you took Jenny across the town to the hotel last night. Figures that Bill must have another little disagreement. See, can you tell me? Have you been trending at the bar last night? Did you hear anything? Sure. I heard Ray's voice upstairs. Annie's and Bill's. Ain't nothing usual about that. What were you arguing about, Annie? All right. So I'm a terrible liar, and if I tell the truth, I'm still in trouble. That's a problem. I played a lot of Among Us games, and I have been destroyed because I can't lie. And if I tell the truth, you know what? The truth shall set you free. We're gonna go for the full. We're gonna go for the full truth this time. No half truths. I got called out and got myself executed. But you know, this family is not. This is a social deduction game for Tino threw at me. I finally worked up the nerve to call Bill. Oh, Bill, about this drinking. I wasn't doing anything. It wasn't doing anybody good. You must have took a lot of courage, Andy. We all know that old Bill here was like when he's been on his whiskey, when he's been at whiskey. I reckon that must have taken a toll on you as well. Old Bill was a mean drunk, can't deny that. Oh, all right then. You heard anything, Sleek? Sure. Next thing I heard, this sort of big thumping sound upstairs, like someone fell onto the furniture. Could you explain that, Annie? Bill hit me. Ain't no sense in lying about that. Bill hit me, you know, and figured much. You must have been made a real mad, Annie. Anyways, next thing I heard was Annie bounding down the stairs with little Jenny, and the pair of them ran out in the rain. That's all I know, Sheriff. Thanks, Zeke. You know, you've been really helpful. In any case, I'm going to need to know everything about what you said, and after you got here tonight, Annie. Anyone here speak to her before supper? I said a few words to her, and she came in. We didn't speak after that. Annie came over and had a word. I was playing on the piano. She inquired how I was doing and said I just said doing fine. Considering how things were in this Winston town. She asked me what was wrong with the town, so I told her what I thought. And what was they at? He said everyone's at each other's throats in this town, and we ought to come together. Sounds like something you say, preacher. You're a good man. Thank you, Sheriff. That's all I can remember. As the bartender already mentioned, she didn't come to speak to me. In fact, I mistook her for a prostitute. Oh, maybe it's a guy. I thought it was no, it's a lady or it's a guy. No, it's a guy, right? Yeah. No, it's a woman. Oh, huh. I bet she didn't like that. She was naturally offended by the assumption that I supposed apologized. She was wondering if who the other girl was, and I turned away. So I told her that it was the redhead over there. You still don't know who you're messing with, stranger. Let's keep the focus on it. Go on. Anyways, the entirety of the very brief conversation, Andy did come to speak to me in the kitchen while I was making supper. Daddy told me about the fight that he had gotten into with old Bill last night, and asked if she was okay. She brushed off and she was just a little bruised. I said I couldn't understand why she hadn't left him already. She said that she only stayed for Jenny's sake. Right, that's the things we do for kids, eh? And he also wanted to know if Ernie had been giving me trouble lately, and I told her he hadn't. Uh, you said he had a crush on me. What's that now? Well, I might have noticed you looking at and then. And what's the hearts of what had the hearts for Bill's girl, Ernie? Seems like dangerous business to me. There ain't no business, Sheriff. Besides, no way to even act on it. So you say. Oh, and she asked me about Pearl too. I said I hadn't seen her much of the day. Yeah, I think that's happened. I think he said, "Oh, old Bill gave her the Shoryuken special." I'm not sure. I think that's it. Sounds about right. I think that's all we said. Any here came to have word with me, but the back room. Old Bill had a mind to set out on to find her. Told her that I was the same day she showed up. We could have had some excitement. So I asked her if she ever think for myself. She asked me if I ever think for myself. Told me that loyalty is real important to me. Then she asked how I sleep tonight. I told her I sleep just fine. Really? And the things that you did for Bill never caused you grief, ain't Ernie? I got no idea what you're referring to, Sheriff. Sure you don't. Anyways, you must have been all she said. How about Bill? How about Bill, Annie? You speak to him before supper? Nope. Not till I didn't see him till supper. You didn't. You didn't. You did it. You got to shave. I find a little strange, Annie. You're right, Sheriff. Speaking to him was the first thing I'd do last night. All right. I don't want to hear. I want to hear what happened during Bill's meal. Could it be important? Did you cook, Josie? I did, Sheriff. Sheriff. Bill said he enjoyed the meal and remember Gideon compliment on well. Okay, I guess this guy. I was indeed very fine, very. What happened then? Next thing, Ern told me that you might come and pay me a visit. That's right. Bill told me that I'd best not to wear out the other customers. Anything else? Well, last night I asked Josie to mind the bar in the evening. I had to go check on the new batch of beer. Bill said it'd be improvement on last night's batch. Bill also told me that I'd be on my best way, if I recall. It seems that he thought I might be scaring off his regulars. All right, Dane. So, who's the unlucky enough to discover old Bill's corpse? I found him enjoying Pearl. I was enjoying Pearl's company in the Scarlet Room, and when I heard a noise, raised the alarm as I could. Guess that gives us both an alibi, huh? No, necessarily. Were you and Pearl together the whole time after supper? Well, no. I had to take a leak. And fell asleep after too. Then you both suspect, like everyone else here. Besides, one of you might be the one compliment. So where's the rest of the folks? Where you heard Ernie hollering? I was tending the bar and gave a quite scare. I was out back, waiting for my breeches to dry out on the waistline. Indeed. I just finished making the use of the outdoor facility. And I was in the brewery checking on the latest batch of beer. And how about you, Annie? Where were you? I was upstairs. It was me. It was me. Um, Come on. Like, you guard caught me. Scarlett's room. Scarlett would be like, I was there. Upstairs landing. I was upstairs landing. I'm pretty sure it ain't Andy. I would have seen you. Seems like you've been lying to her, Annie. Uh, um, okay, I was lying. Sorry, I was just joking. It's all jokes. No, doesn't make me wonder that lying about that. We also know what it was that old Bill put in the ground. Who did the pickaxe belong to? It was mine. It was in the brewery last night when I saw it. Suppose someone could have taken it up. Anything is possible, right, Zeke? As I said, I finished searching the whole saloon already. Bill was a whole lot of business papers, such as upstairs, and I hadn't had a chance to read them yet. To get them later. I find anything else caught my eyes attention anyway. Right now, I gotta search you all. Oh, come on, is it really necessary? Afraid so. Best be get down there with. You first, Father Augustine. Last but not least, Annie. Don't be getting too handsy there, Sheriff. Relax, it's this line of duty. Alright, I'm done with you. I reckon I heard enough from the decision here. And I got a lot of answers to answer. You got a lot to answer, Annie. Ain't looking good for you. The fact that you lied about where you were, and I know I was trying to tell you the truth. I wasn't lying. I was trying to tell you the truth. I was trying to snitch on myself. I had a good reason. I wasn't trying to lie this time. I was trying to tell you the truth, Sheriff. I did it. In fact, let me get rid of this bot here too. The fact that you lied about where your whereabouts, where Bill died, doesn't help. There's questions raised about you, Zeke. And I don't recognize you as the sort of man that would want to kill boss. You were Bill's right hand man, Ernie, and you may be a killer, but I recognize you. Reckon you would kill him. So what we're gonna do? You're free to go, stranger. Best not hear of you causing trouble around the town. Don't worry, Sheriff. After experience, I intend to leave Wilson and soon be possible. As for you, Annie, I'm afraid you're going to be sleeping in jail tonight. Just jail? That's it? Oh, okay, sure. Oh, that's my punishment? Everyone is free to go. Huh. I was like, thinking it was going to be like, you're going to, hang me by the gallows. Annie Bruce was found guilty. Well, Annie, here we go. You're strong. You got the wrong woman, Sheriff. You can swear all you like. I ain't got no other suspects. My gut tells me that you're the one who did this to Bill. I can't blame you. Everyone knew how you had it coming for him. Will you let me go then? Sorry, Annie. Justice must be served. Figures. There's someone here to see you. Ma! Jenny! I guess I'll leave you. I guess you two a few minutes together. Then I'll be taking Jenny over to Zeke's place. Could be the last time you see her for a while, and you best better make it count. Ma, I'm sorry, Jenny. This is all my fault. What are you gonna do? What are they gonna do to you? They've been talking about hanging. Oh gosh. Well, if I hang myself, maybe I could. Maybe they can't hang me. Or they're gonna hang a body twice? I don't know. I figured it's old Bill's way of getting back at me one last time. At least the one thing that could come out, he can never hurt you anymore. Ma, he can't hurt me. This music is loud. Oh, that's done. Oh, there you go. Another one of the Bruce family
executed.
Sad fate. It's like they're really bad at lying and getting out of these troubles. Will we see another Bruce family member? Who knows? Tune in next time on the Deed Dynasty. Yoo-hoo! In this story, we'll be talking about the Crimson Garland. A few years later, in 1895, different 1895. So I gotta keep the cowboy kind of stuff going on. I mean, maybe it was like the 1900s, sure, but like maybe like 1940s. We could go into that, but you know what? A few years later, maybe a grown up girl. Play intro. St. Andrew's Church, Scotland. Oh, we're going back. We're going back here. Okay, February 2nd in 1895. Oh, poor Oscar. I don't know how to do. I don't know do at Scottish accent. Every Scotsman does it. Oh, poor Oscar. Your husband always been such a strictly fellow. It's a great shame that the man who died so young, alas, was nothing but it could be done. There was something that could be done, Thomas. Oh, what was that? Your letter. You received my letter. I assumed not to beg for you for money. Money or what? Medicine? Do you think any amount of money could have cured your husband's illness? I highly doubt that. I doubt it. It was not for you to determine. Now that we will know, the money could have made his final weeks comfortable, at least. You know we're always soft, delicate things, sister. Death is never comfortable. Nevertheless, the money is mine by right. You should have sent it. Careful now, Margaret. All the money that you have made from the novels that I wrote, all the isekai mangas that I wrote, I shouldn't mind. Perhaps you forgot who published it and sent it all over the country and turned it to an anime. It wasn't you. It was me. Perhaps you've forgotten the many failed attempts of those stories under your own name. Yes. I think they did. Come on, you were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah. There you go. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I never thought of it like that. No. Nobody would have read a murder mystery that was written by a woman. Plus, she wouldn't do a good murder anyways. How could what do women know about murder? Were not for me, those books would never have seen the light of day. Can't believe that it's everyone's favorite story is about. Can't believe everyone's favorite story is about isekai. Okay, well, in a sense, I guess every story would be isekai because it's right how you write fantasy. So you're getting away from the real world with a fantasy world and to draw parallels to it. You don't want to actually go with real life, so you want to draw a parallel to it. Because it would seem more interesting if you went all fantasy with whatever the game would be about. And that's how I see it. That's why everyone has written in isekai, but it's only now they're like so boring and dumb isekai stories. That kind of stuff. A pittance barely enough to live on. Well, if it was your husband's responsibility to provide for you, now that you are a widow, rest assured that I duly increase your allowance. Very generous of you, brother. There is no need to be petulant. If you're going that way, I take my leave of you. Where you claim that your nurse, perhaps you will come along and visit Dunshine House. The family would love to see you. Mother herself, as her condition is worse, every day it might do her good to see your face.
I'm sorry for your loss, Margaret. Please believe that.
And this man struts out there. Oscar, Oscar, my sweet Oscar. Winter was always hard for you. Ever since you were a child, you could never stand the cold. A good thing we don't. No. Maybe we imported some jackets from Canada. Those really good jackets that Americans love to buy from our state, from our country, because we make the best jackets because we live in a colder climate than them. This is the most unforgiving winter I've ever known. If not my brother's selflessness, I know that you would still would be here. We might as well have killed by my own hands. I don't know how to do Scottish accents, so cut me some slack. I think I shall accept my brother's invitation. It has been far too long since I returned home to Dunshannow house. Besides, I must attend some unfinished business, a business of murder. Rest well, sweet husband. Oh, no, actually, I just realized they're using the lighting mechanics right now. Like, that was a vignetting.
Dunstan House, 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later.
One story ends and another begins, such as the way of things. The story of my husband's time on Earth may have ended prematurely, just like the rest of his actions were premature. But are still certain loose threads must be cut away. As for you, Thomas, the sordid tale of your wasteful life, as being drawn to a close, it, all it will take is a fitting weapon to a damned piece of evidence, a small help of inspiration. For tonight, my brother, I wrote another of my little murder mysteries, and you'll play the victim.
We're gonna kill family, huh?
In the first phase of the game, you should explore the house and converse with those who collect evidence and items.
Alright, this time, we're gonna get away with murder. Please do come in. It's such a is such a pleasant is It is such a pleasure to finally meet you, Miss Bruce. Oh yes, from the Bruce bloodline. Yes, another Bruce. So I guess Annie had a kid, and maybe this is where it stops. Maybe our family is going to get a win. Actually, no, wait, my brother. He's going to murder somebody too. Maybe at the same time we're murdering somebody. I mean, we're gonna both murder each other because we're both in a family of like killers. Maybe he's thinking of the same idea, and then what happens? We both stab each other with a knife, and it's just like double KO. It's like, oh, I guess this is where it ends because there's no story after this. So maybe this is where we end it. Bruce, my maiden name. I am Miss Margaret Percy. Of course, how silly of me. I'm Ethel, the mother's nurse. I'm also much of the cleaner and cook of this at the moment. So please let me know if you require anything. Your family was told me that you about your loss. I'm sorry about your husband. I'm sure your parents will be glad to see you. Your mother rarely leaves her bed these days, but you'll find your father in the parlor. Such a shame. Um, Such a shame that you could not attend the funeral. Only their health, so frail and frost, so is terrible this year. Um, my family never approved of my marriage. I'm sure that they could have. I'm sure they could have. They could come. I'm sure they would have come if they could. At least my brother Thomas intended. Uh, my family never approved of my marriage. My family never approved of my marriage to Oscar. Doubtless, his passing is not a source of much grief in them. I see. I'm very sorry to hear that. Have we have eaten dinner? We have eaten dinner already, but I can prepare something for you if you are hungry. Your brother Thomas has arranged some entertainment for the evening. Lady Lenora will be reading his fortune. Lady Lenora? Oh yes, she is a highly esteemed psychic type Pokemon, very popular in your brother's circles. I heard you'll find her in the drawing room. Oh, is that where everyone draw? Oh, is that everyone animates stuff like that, like a studio? Um, Thomas believes in that nonsense. Then, oh, we never stopped witchcraft. That's right. We didn't get to stop the witchcraft, so we got. So that's why she keeps on coming. That's why she's back because we didn't stop it. We didn't stop in the first generation. It's like Chrono Trigger. We didn't stop Lavos in the beginning, so when we get to the end, Lavos is back. Lavos, well, he was there before, but yeah, basically the Lavos of the story, maybe. Thomas still believes in that nonsense. Then, uh, so Thomas still believes in that mumbo jumbo. I suppose it's a little diversion. That's all. There's no harm in it. Your younger brother Michael and his wife Nellie Nellie probably. Nellie are visiting as well with their born son. I don't believe that you have seen your nephew yet. Such a lovely face in the babe's arm. Yep. I look forward to seeing him. Yes, I look forward to seeing the little one. I'm sure that are quite adorable. Anyways, I better finish washing the dishes. I'll be in the pantry if you need anything. How long is this game? I thought we ended the main game. Oh no, it seems like there's 3 stories. And we're all part of the same family. Like it seems like we're all as one. So the Bruce family line. Like I keep on making the comparison to the Joestar bloodline. Oh, who's this man? I make a comparison to the Joestar bloodline, but what happens is it seems that the Bruce family line keeps on going. But we all have murder in our blood. So it is something that we do every generation. There's always one that needs to kill somebody. Just like if you have a thief in your family, your whole family might be thieves and stuff like that. That's commonly known. People said that like yeah, you might that you can have a whole thief family or something like that. So right now we're in the last chapter of their family. Now maybe everyone might burn, and then this is cuts out the plot line, or maybe who knows? Margaret, Margaret, it's good to see you. Hello, father. I didn't even notice the man in that chair. It's too tiny because the screen's too small and I can't maximize it. Hello, father. How are you? How am I? Where to begin? My wife is slowly going insane. My eldest son Thomas wastes both his time and his money on carnival performers. And oh, I mean, at least that approves. And and to make it worse, now I have to contend with the spineless crybaby Michael, and his brainless ninny of a wife. Uh, uh what is mother's such as mother's one suffering misfortune? Um, have you no affection for your children? You always think only of yourself, Dad. It must be hard for you, man. I'm sorry, father. You must. I shouldn't ask. Yes, well, always with the good one. Now that you are here, Margaret, I must offer you my condolences to your lost husband. You were always Daddy's favorite. As he pats her on the head, you were always Daddy's favorite. But those stupid stuns of mine. Oh my goodness. Um, eh, Oscar was not a bad fellow, I suppose. You should have said that when you were while he was alive. He was a good man. JC Denton. Yeah, do some JC Denton to him. He was a good man. Um, he certainly had his faults. He's he had his faults, you know that. Lack of money and respectability chiefly among them. Nevertheless, I did always admire his strength of character, even if I said so. We have to attend his funeral if it were possible with my health and your mother's condition. It did not seem judicial. I understand, father. It's okay, I understand, father. You're a good girl, Margaret. Life has dealt you an unfair hand,
but you will find your feet again soon enough.
Yeah, I don't want to have too many conversations. It seems like I have to remember them all. Maybe the longer the conversations, the more convoluted it gets. Or like maybe shorter conversations gets you straight to the I have to remember what I said. You step inside the library and see your brother Thomas idly leafing through the books. One of them on the shelves, completely obvious to what you had store for him. Well, you came. You sound surprised, Thomas. You seem rather upset with me at the funeral. Perhaps you have come to your senses. Um, I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. You will not keep me from visiting my family. Also, you will not keep me from writing my isekai novels. You're a stubborn one. You're a stubborn minx, aren't you? Very well. You have it your way. I see that you're still mourning. Isn't it about time that you took off your desk? No, your distressing veil. Aren't you? You are getting younger. You know you're about 27, and that's almost time to die. Some of these kind of. Oh, okay, what do you? All right, sorry. I'll go back to the murder mystery. Shonen shoujo, Maho Shoujo murder mysteries. Is that better? Okay, Maho Shoujo murder mysteries. We don't know which magical girl killed who. I think that's like what mediocre magical. I don't know, but we'll go with something like that. Magical girls, uh, taking out people. Draw a shonen Maho Shoujo martial arts tournament. Yeah, but also it's a murder mystery, so we need to have a little bit of a. She's just writing murder mystery, so we have to have some of that in there. Suspense, you know. I mean, a martial arts thing would be cool, but I don't think these. I don't she thinks she's writing martial arts, and I don't think he's gonna be like, oh, look at this, they're fighting. What brutes? What savages? These women should be put in the kitchen. And with their magical powers, not fighting. Leave that to the men. At the end of each match, the magical girl dies mysteriously, and they have to figure out who's in the audience who did it. Wait, the audience? There's like a magical sniper in the audience that kills her. You know, I never played Guess Who. I never played Who. I played. Oh, I never actually played any murder. Oh wow, I never actually played any of those games. No wonder I'm so bad at that. Oh wow, wow. No wonder I failed the 2 other chapters. I'm terrible at this. I never grew up playing any of those games. Wow. Oh, um, I perhaps you can take it off. I will never marry again. No. Yeah, this is the time to marry. Um. Oh, I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the future. All right, believe me. Good. As we must also draw on, mustn't we? Have you been up? Have you been to see mother yet? I'm afraid her condition has not improved much. Many of Bruce women have gone mad. You know, it's like the kind of curse that you're lucky you have escaped thus far. If it was up to if it was up to me, she would be committed to she would be committed. That would snap her out of it soon enough. Um, Surely things have not gone that far. The other day, she mistook me for one of her children's sweethearts. Needless to say, things became awkward. Trust me, getting her to a facility would be better for everyone. Anyways, you should get settled in. There would be more entertainment later. I hired a lady who could read my fortune. And it's rather exciting. Who knows what might be revealed. Michael and Nellie have taken the guest room. I must trust one of the basement rooms to suffice for your needs. I gotta kill him with magic. That's what I need to do. Nothing usual about the pot. A folder on the small writing table marked property value file, which makes you rather suspicious when your brother is not looking. You take a quick peek. It seems that Thomas in Dunstow's house valued recently father and would be furious if he ever sold the estate. It's more likely that he was trying to use collateral on his loan. This might be useful for a piece of evidence. So if you can carry it. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. You take the you take folder from the desk and conceal it of your person. Hopefully, you can think of some way to plant this on later.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to somehow plant it on. I mean, I didn't do well with the other thing. Let's see. Let's go see mother. Your parents' bedroom. It has a particular scent to it that you didn't notice the last time you were here. It smells like old age and death. Is that you, Ethel? Sorry about that. It's me, Mother. Margaret. Oh, Margaret, you look lovely. It was your lovely service, wasn't it? So I'm glad you attend. Service? There was lots of people here, aren't there? Your dear husband had so many friends. Yes, I did have many friends. Your condition is worse. We weren't at the funeral, Mother. We weren't at my husband's funeral, Mother. We were at Dunshire's house. Oh, I haven't missed it, have I? Oh, the Alzheimer's is kicking in. We're gonna put her out. We're gonna have to put her out to the pasture sooner or later. Yes, I won't. Yes, and I won't forgive you for it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's put it on the crazy lady. Yes, and I shan't forgive you for not being there. Oh, yes, please, Margaret. I would have been there if I've known. Don't hold against your dear mother. So she seems to be in her right head on. They all blend together, you see. There I was. Was there something else there? Tell me about father. How has father been lately? Charles? He's. Oh, Charles, leave it alone. Would you just leave it be? I never meant to harm you. You mustn't understand that. I'm gonna sneeze. Father's not here. What did father do to you? Mother, what are you talking about? What did father do? He strangled the poor thing. It happened. It only nipped him a little. The dog? Then he swore he would never keep dog. What's the dog? I was only saying dog because I was making the deal reference. I didn't know he strangled the dog. Come on, I was just making a JoJo reference. Then he swore he'd never keep dogs in the house again. Poor little creature. How about Thomas? Have you spoken to Thomas recently, Mother? Oh, Thomas. Make a dog reference. I had to. Thomas, oh Thomas, why don't you come to my bedside at this late? It's Margaret, not Thomas. Oh, of course, sorry, dear. The nurse must be doing well. Nurse Ethel is treating you well, Mother? Ah, Nurse Ethel, I would like a spot of tea, dear, thank you. Yeah, she's doing her job. She's the only Nurse Ethel is the only one who has ethics, so she's not doing anything that she shouldn't do. Dad's murdering dogs. Thomas is not even coming. How about Nellie? Have you spoken to Nellie recently, Mother? Ah, Nellie. Oh, Nellie. There you are. I've been hoping to speak with you. You've always been a good girl, and any man in town would be glad to be your wife. You young lady have certain choice to make. Um, nef- what choice is that? Oh, do you mean your son Michael? I have to decide not to marry him? No, no, dear, sweet Nelly. You see, both of my sons are quite infatuated with you. Oh, hmm. Thomas confided in me that he would adore you ever since you were both children. You see, however, they both fine young lads. Which one of them will you marry is up to you. Not everyone has such a choice, you know. Interesting. So Thomas was in love with Nellie as well. Huh? Sorry, dear, I lost my train of thought. Uh, how about Lady Lenore? Uh, have you met Lady Lenore? No, but it would be a pleasure to meet her. I'm sorry, I'm so underdressed. And Michael Bruce. How's your youngest son, Michael? Michael, you little rascal! You shouldn't be packing your bags for school. I shouldn't have punished. I shouldn't have punished you twice in a week. I shouldn't have punished you twice in 1 week. Should I? But I don't want to go to school. But I want to go, mother. Michael Henry Bruce. Oh, she used the whole name. That's bad. If you don't pack your bags immediately, then I shall tell your father about this. Wait, where am I? Where was I? Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, mom, you get enough sleep. All right, thanks, mom. All right, good. Good. I used her mental illness as a key to winning the war. Who's this guy? A portrait of your ancestor. Apparently, more than 100 years ago, you thought he was a haunted. You thought he had a haunted look on him. If I was the other guy, I got hung. Your bedroom. Oh, the old bedroom seemed to have claimed by your brother Michael and his wife. Their visit in there she is now fawning over your infant son in his prime. Margaret, Margaret, is it you? Evening, Nellie. It's been so long since last saw you. I barely recognize your face. Such a lovely morning dress, you poor thing. Thank you for your concern. But of course I'm concerned. We're nearly sisters, aren't we? And here's your nephew, little Malcolm. A beautiful boy, isn't he? Uh, uh, he doesn't look much like his father, Michael. Margaret, what a thing to say! Well, it's true. Even if you shouldn't, I never mind. Oh, never mind. I'm sure that you don't mean anything by that. Yeah, I mean that you open up your legs at any of my brothers, and now I'm going to get to the fight. Well, actually, I'll get one to kill the other one. It's I've been trying to more forgiving lately, not to fall out of the silly things. Being a mother has made me realize a lot of things. Mostly the what is truly important are the people closest to you. I pray that one thing for little Malcolm, Margaret, that he grows up and understands the importance of family. I doubt he will, considering this family. This family will only teach him that he cannot rely on anyone. Your family isn't really that bad. I know had troubles, but you should learn to forgive and forget. It is really the only way to move forward. Something else you your mind? No, I'll keep it at that. Because when I gotta do the thing, no, that's I need to find a chainsaw somewhere. Thomas, Thomas's bedroom doesn't seem like it's changed much since you last time you were here. He seemed determined to wait for your parents to die rather than find his own house. Also, maybe the economy is not that great at this time. Maybe things did cost maybe 18 cents for a household, but um, things have gotten changed. And oh, the writing crop. Ooh, whoa, hold on. We get wait. What was it? You slide up in the top drawer, and among your brother folded amongst your among your folded clothes sits a leather riding crop. Huh. I mean, maybe likes to whip himself. I mean, I didn't see no horses around, so maybe he's into that. Maybe he's into whipping himself. I mean, it doesn't mean that he's using on somebody else. Thomas always has been fond of riding, and the crops has been ornately marked with his initials. This might be useful evidence. Taking the riding crop will bring search to the house. All right, no, we'll come back for that. I don't think this is a murder. I don't think this is a me murder. I think this is I think this is me setting up two people to go at it. But I'll come back for that riding crop so I can plant in the room. And be like, this is my riding crop. What were you using on your wife? Yes. Oh, I guess. Oh, Miss Percy, is there something that you need? Tell me about Thomas. Oh, how's my brother been lately? He's most likely keeps to himself here. Most evenings he isn't around. Apart from that, I don't know what to say. Where does he go in the evenings? Where does he go in the evenings then? Oh well, I've taken, he has taken a visit to public house, visiting the public houses recently. Something I hear coming home in the small hours. I heard that many writers like him find alcohol helps them achieve inspiration. No, yes, maybe depends. I don't have a drunken. I don't I don't think I've experienced a drunken master state of being able to write. I probably could, but I never reached the levels of that. But hey, you never know. I maybe if I try a social experiment out, drink and then play initial drift. Maybe I'm a mean drunk when it comes to when it comes to driving. I could actually go around. You know, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I've never got drunk enough to be able to show if I'm a drunken master style. But it'd be cool. But then there'll be the use of my body being destroyed for power and perfection is just not that great for me. During the daylights, he sits at the desk working. A strange way to earn a living. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. He's a mangaka who makes a comic book called Black Men. He stays as writing his comic, which is a strange way to live. Yeah, I know. He did it for 10 years, and didn't make much of a profit. Uh, how about my mother? So you've been hired to take care of my mother. How's she? Worry about her. I worry about her. They tell her conversation that her condition has been improving, but she is very sick and a troubled woman. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which are worse. Her days or her nights. Um, what happens at nights? Oh, she sundowns. Oh, okay, yeah, it's worse at nights. Okay, because she often sleeps during the day, her nights are quite restless. Uh, early this weekend, I caught her wandering off the downstairs at midnight, with a kitchen knife in her hand. Ooh, okay. Ah, okay. Ah, I see. She thought it was her wedding day. She was preparing to cut the cake. Wait, what? Really? That's what people do on wedding days? Walk around with a knife in their hands? There's a cake somewhere that you gotta find and cut? Is that how you get married? Back in the days? My. Alright, that's all I need to know. Thank you. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, we can use mom's okay, no, maybe not the riding crop. Okay. Maybe we can find like a knife. He comes down to the kitchen, so we'll blame it on mom. Um what's this? Meat cleaver. Yeah, the meat cleaver is small enough to conceal. Alright, good. Alright, good. Okay. We're gonna turn them you know what? I was gonna take the riding crop and make them cheat on each other, but you know, crazy mom might be a good thing. What are we gonna do? Fight her mom? The time has come for us to begin. The first card I will reveal It's a significant one about your past. It could be a recent past or something distant, almost forgotten. Let us see what the deck holds. I draw the Lady Omana card. um, the lovers. Oh wait, I didn't meet. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that, brother. Shoot, I forgot there's other people in the household. Well, how about that? Have you been holding out on us, brother? Got a secret filly hidden away? This card can indeed signify a relationship. It can also represent a choice made, perhaps with little or both. I wonder. I suppose that it could refer to something about my mother and my father. Um, the man looks like my husband Oscar. One of those women looks like Nurse. Have you recently made your choice regarding your mother? I think I can see. I think I can see. I think I can see. I think I see you on a card, Nelly. Yeah. You know what? Let's go now. I think the woman on the left seems to be wearing the gown of Nell. Oh, Margaret, you're a little troublemaker. Leave me out of this, would you? Yes, Margaret. I don't like how you're suggesting one bit. Let's continue with our reading. The second card is the second. No, I was hoping we get some reference. I don't. Never mind. Never mind. The second card represents your present, the Fool. Huh, how appropriate. On the contrary, the Fool often interpreted as more positive light. You can signify a beginning or imminent prosperity. However, it can also mean that you are failing to see some danger that is right in front of you. I'm waiting for the happy squirrel card. Happy squirrel card. Let's see. Dad choking out the thing. You're right. You're right in front of him, Leonora. Who's Leonora again? Let's go, father. The Fool has father's beard. Could it be your imminent danger, Thomas? Oh, you know he's always had it for me, but at his age, I think he's a danger to anyone but himself. Now, time to reveal the third and final card, which represents your future. It had better not be death. I tell you that much. Is that justice? Wait, oh shoot, hold on, there's a card here. I'm trying to find it. I think that's the baby. That's 13. Shoot. What was it? Is there a justice stand? I so desperately want to make a JoJo's reference. There's gotta be like hold on, let me just think about this for a second. Okay, they're all stands. I learned that the hard way. All right, so Enya's card. There you go. Your final card. Your final card is justice. Well, doesn't sound bad. It is simply represents fairness and balance, and a notion that shall receive what they deserve. And your final card is Alucard. That's like the final card is Alucard. All the cards? Or the whole deck? All 52 tarot cards? Oh yeah. I shall. So perhaps it means. So perhaps I shall finally get another novel published. Margaret? Yeah, you're gonna publish that. Sorry. You're gonna publish. You're gonna publish that magical girl murder mystery. Thanks. Yes, it could be. Do you likely? Do you think likely? I don't know if I believe in this, brother. I don't know if I believe in any of this nonsense, Thomas. Oh, hush! You're always spoiling fun. That brings the reading to an end. Hope that the cards have been revelatory. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Nor. I've never seen anything quite as that before. Well, that was exhausting. I shall use some wine. I second that motion. All right, now we must murder. Now that the reading is finished, the time has come to do what is you came to do. Any evidence you have gathered must be planted before you seek out your unfortunate victim. To plant the evidence, simply enter the desired location, then select it in your inventory. Okay, see, this is what the part I've been not doing. Okay, if I could plant it with Dad. The father's eyes have fallen asleep in his armchair. Here, cat, you want to hide the evidence for me? Um, where would I put it? Where can I put it? I should say. I mean, I don't think I can take the stuff and put it back in here. Who's this? I found a fascinating collection of books. I remained here for hours. Yeah, have fun. I just don't know where I should put it. Like, where do I plant it? Do I plant it, like, in someone's bed? Like, she's daydreaming. Oh, wait. I had to select the item. Okay, hold on. All right. It seems like the Thomas does still have value recently. Followers furious with the estate. It'd be more than okay. Do you wish to plant the evidence? Do you wish to plant the house of validation files on the desk here? No. Okay, no. We'll go to Thomas's room. Your sister-in-law looks fixated. Let's put it right in his room. Items. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. We planted it. You open your brother's chest of jaws and place the files in there. Okay. Now. I guess. Wait, hold on. Maybe I don't have to. Oh, okay. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I don't have to kill him. Okay. Then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run to my room. Actually, no. Let me see. Let me scout out the premises first. No, mom. Wait. No, mom's the killer. And if I planted the knife on mom. If I kill Thomas, plant the knife on mom. No. I kill Thomas, then I blame mom for it. But then I run back. This is where baby is. Can I kill the baby? Not that I want to. I just want to check. I just want to know if I can. If it's possible. It's just an experiment. This blade is a cleaver and sharpened. This weapon is not for evidence. Okay. Okay, it's for Thomas murdering. Okay, but I guess I can plant I guess I can plant the evidence on the baby. I can be like, the baby stole the stuff. It seems like Thomas seems to be struggling to open the particular stubborn bottle of wine. He has not heard you had it sent down the stairs. Oh, there's gonna be wine tonight, but I gotta look for a place to go. Whose bed is this? The nurse's bed? Okay, so Thomas is like, God, I can't figure this bottle out. Oh my goodness. Since your brother is occupying, it seems that you would be expected to sleep down here as a common servant. Okay. So if I run to my bedroom. Okay, so I'm gonna blame mom. Okay, I'm gonna blame mom. Um, I should run to my bedroom. You're good. Yeah, you're good. I don't need. Okay, so let's just start collecting evidence. So we're gonna cut Thomas' throat, and then we're gonna chill in my bedroom. But that seems too close. Everyone's got a room, so Dad's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't remember," and then she's gonna be like, "I don't remember." Oh, anyway. So, mom. Wait, if I hang out with mom, no. Okay, who do I? Okay, I want to do this one properly. I'm gonna chop. I'm gonna cut her throat. Then I'm going to go and hide where. And everyone's in a room, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I knew you there." So the maid's gonna be there. Um, I can go back to my bedroom, but then like that'll make me more suspicious. But we're gonna still blame mom, so I don't think she's ever, I don't think she can come down these stairs. I'm trying to figure out who can I blame? Um, were you expecting someone else? Thomas and I will be sharing a glass of wine at a moment. He's just gone down to the cellar. Well, you're welcome to join us. That's the only wine he will be spilling today. Okay, so he's struggling. So he's supposed to meet up with him. I talked to him. It makes it more complex. Too many eyes in this household. You know, I'm gonna hang out with the nurse. But she's gonna be like, I didn't see the knife go. It's not midnight. Oh shoot. Maybe I'll go hang out with Dad. I'd be like running here, be like, hey Dad. And he's gonna be like, my daughter never did it. Now we're gonna just chill here. Okay, that's the plan. Terrible. It's a terrible plan, but it needs to be executed. Just like Thomas. Many who thought little of him. Some were right in this room. No, it won't be. It won't accept that. One ought to speak of one ought not to speak ill of the dead. I speak, however, I please about my son. So you taught him little. Alright, you men are just finishing up the search of the house and many evidence that points towards what happened here. We'll find it. I need to speak to everyone who was present at the time of the matter. Even my wife. You get more. You would get more sense of a door now, Inspector. Yes, I mean everyone. Lady-in-law, I'd like to speak to you first of all. Yes, Inspector. Okay, this time we're gonna try to get out of this. Thank you for joining me, Miss Percy. I understood that this must be an emotional time, but I take it that witness statement that they are fresh in your memory. Of course, Inspector. Oh, I apologize for if in advance, but I'm afraid the first thing I need to do is search your person. So sure, my hands will not linger anywhere it shouldn't. Alright, now then, let's have a see, Miss Percy. I saw those chairs shake because they had to, the character model had to be put in a towel set. So I saw the difference between a regular chair and me being put into a chair. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm very sorry to hear that you lost your husband recently. I see that your attire is still in mourning. Oh, however, would you like to say, however, how would you say that you've been coping with this in the past? It affects me deeply. It has not been easy, Inspector. I'll be first to admit it. I'm sorry to hear that. Sound a little bit Australian now. To lose both husband and brother so quickly must be a shock for you. I hope at least the rest of your family will support you through the difficult times. Would you say that your family is quite important to you? Oh, yes, they are very important to me. Yes, they're very precious. Do have a reason for I do have a reason for asking questions. Nellie told me about your conversation with her. Apparently you expressed some resentment towards your family. I forgot who Nellie is. Is that the that's not the no Ethel? No, it's the girl that okay, I know what it is. The one marrying my brother, which is not quite. What you told me is I understand that Thomas was the only other family member to attend your husband's funeral. Your parents were unable to attend. Yes, that's correct. Now, regarding the husband, would you say that your family approved of your marriage? Um, no, no, they don't approve. Yes, apparently you revealed that your mother is nurse earlier this evening. Interesting. Now, I'm not trying to get overview. I'm just trying to get an overview of your relationship with your family. When you spoke of your father this evening, you said that he understood the reasons why you could not attend the funeral. I assume that he had given them for being in attendance. Now I'll go over some of this notes you have here. Okay, let's see. What I'm looking for specifically is any clue or inconsistencies. I want to form a picture of events surrounding your brother's death. When you arrived at the house, Nurse Ethel introduced herself and told you about the planned entertainment on this evening. You expressed your disdain for your brother's interest in paranormal. Then informed you that your brother Michael and wife had been visiting with their infant son. You you told her that you were looking forward to meeting the new nephew this evening. Nurse Ethel also mentions that she saw you in the pantry later that evening. According to her, you spoke about your brother. Um, shoot, I talked to him about. Oh gosh, this is the problem. I talked to her about a lot of things. Um, she has been. According to her, you spoke about your brother and his recent habits. Uh, I don't remember that. I don't seem to recall. That's a fair helpful. Inquiring about your mother's condition and the strange behavior. I worry. She's very restless at night. Ethel said that she caught her with a knife. Oh yeah. That's totally her. She was doing stingers like Dante all on the walls, and no one could stop her. She was like bloody palace every day. Who could stop her? You're her madness. She did say something about my mother walking around that house with a knife at night. Is that so? That sounds rather dangerous behavior. I have to ask the nurse about it. Later, you went to speak about your father in the parlor. It seems that you have listened to him complain about your current state of family. He gave me quite a earful as well. He told me that you sympathize with him. Your mother is not a reliable witness, but she is just taking the medicine and recently lucid when I spoke to her. She recalled seeing you this evening. Apparently, she believed herself to be attending your late husband's funeral. I suppose your manner of dress must have confused her. Uh, you explained to her that she was not there at the funeral, and that you said that you'll never forgive her for not being there. So it seems that you have not forgiven your parents for failing to attend the funeral after all. Apparently, while you were here with her, she had some kind of hallucination. She saw your father strangling a family pet. Do you think something which oh, you know what? I'm in the first game. Actually, in the first chapter, there was a lot of lies and truths. Like you can tell what's lies and truth. They kind of got rid of that in this one. Do you think there's something that could have that actually occurred in the past, just a figment of her imagination? Um, we we did have a pet go missing. I suppose it's possible. No, my father wouldn't do that. Uh, we did have a pet go missing. Uh, Blame it on the mentally ill. This might be a free ticket out. Now that you mentioned it, we did have a dog that went missing. If it's true, your father certainly sounds like a very violent man. Oh shoot, I meant the mom. Although she also mentioned having to talk with Michael this evening. She said about him getting ready for school. I'm fairly certain that it was all her imagination. She recalled a conversation she had with Nellie as well. She sounded like she'd taken the place a year ago. I gathered what she said that Thomas might have been infatuated with Nellie at some point. Do you think it's possible? Yes, I think it totally is. That would explain why I caught him staring at her so often. I see. This could be a very useful place of imagination. Your sister-in-law mentioned that you came to her and see that the baby in the guest room. Did she also mention that you are trying to test the knife on the baby? She says that it's fine. People do that. Not everyone, but people do that. She says that she took the time to sympathize with you in regarding of your lost husband. You thanked her kindly for her concern. Nellie also introduced you to her new nephew, and apparently you commented that he didn't look like his father as much. I'm mixing my stories up. There's no consistent story. I'm blaming him for. I'm blaming everyone but me. I'm blaming. Oh, maybe she's cheating, and maybe Mama killed him, and Dad also killed her. The story's not consistent. I'm not reading properly still. I would say, yeah, he looks more like Thomas. The baby resembles Thomas more than Michael. Huh. Interesting observation. Now did you speak with your brother Thomas this evening? The tarot card? No, I did not. No, I didn't see him until the reading. Very well then. It's quite interesting to find out what happened at least at the reading of Lenora. Do you believe in fortune teller, Spectre? You don't seem that kind of sort. No, not necessarily. I'm more interested in the way of Thomas himself, interpreting the cards and the several witnesses at that. This is sort of here's the smoke. Here's the thing that might get probably caught. The cards relating to his past. The lovers apparently they suggested that it was something to do with his sister-in-law, something to do with his sister-in-law Nellie. I think Thomas was in love with her. Yeah. I only saw that the card and Thomas had been in love with Nellie for years. Is that so? I suppose the possibility that the two of them were having a secret affair. I mean, Ridingcroft. Oh, you should have checked this thing. He had a Ridingcroft for riding her and beating her like a horse. Well, I'll consider all the evidence. On second card, Thomas seems to have had seen his father. I heard slightly different accounts from his reaction, though. Can you confirm what he said? My father has always had it in for me. I don't remember him saying that. I don't remember saying that. I see, thank you. The final card meant to reveal something about his future. He asked for an opinion, and you told him that you don't have faith in such things. As I mentioned earlier, my men conducted a very thorough search of the house, down to the basement where Nurse Ethel sleeps, and found a bottle of perfume that your brother had apparently brought her as a gift. Oh, he's banging at the nurse? Oh, I didn't think he was banging the housemaid. Oh, I didn't know you could make a maid into a wife. Okay. The fact that he was courting her does not alone make her suspicious. They're both young, unmarried people after all. I mean, that's what didn't I say to Fortuna about the mansion and the butler and stuff like that? It was not the butler and the maids. Anyways, we did not find any evidence of particular interest. You clench your fists angrily. Apparently, the file that you planted in your brother's room had not raised any suspicion. The manner of your brother's death is also a more matter of importance. The meat cleaver came from the kitchen. I understand Nurse Asphalt does most of the cooking in the household. However, I also know that you spoke to Nurse Asphalt in the pantry early this morning, early evening. You may have been in the kitchen as well. Moving on, I had been. I also have been trying to assert everyone's location at the time of your brother's death. Tell me, where were you when you heard Ethel screaming? I was on the ground floor, in here, and I was in the parlor. Indeed, your father did mention that you are here. It puts a little distance between you and the wine cellar, though, and not very much. So, Miss Percy, I have learned a lot of very interesting information this evening. My conversations with you are particularly enlightening. That is not good news, I'm afraid. Oh, shoot. Oh. Although your mother's nurse was first on the scene, I don't believe she is a serious suspect. There has been some questions raised about your young brother Michael. I don't think he was involved. Your sister-in-law makes me curious. I wonder if she is as innocent as she appears to be. Oh, dang, you're right. Yeah, you're right, bro. That's right. I didn't think about it first. It's gotta be her. Yo, I know she was up to no good. Dang, yeah, you're right. You man, you know it all. How could I? Oh, that's why you the cop. That's why you the inspector. Yeah, it was her. Damn, I should have known all the time. Yo, she wearing that red dress, trying to cover up the blood stains. Like, yeah, you got me. You got me. It wasn't me. Of course, it was. It would never be me. It was her. She was up to no good. That's why she came over here. She tried to, dang, yo, the inspector, it would not be me. Good job. Let's just close the case, and I think we can just arrest her right now. Go, I'll this way, officer. Just go right to her. Oh man. And I think your father ought to be free of any suspicion, despite the couple of question marks. As for your mother, I regard her nothing more than a poor, unfortunate old lady. She could not have done this in her condition. Are you sure? Are you sure? She might just like think about her past life, where she murdered people in the war. Maybe forgot about that evidence. Now I must decide what to do about all this. I'll be forced to take your sister-in-law down to the station and have her question her. Yo, we got her. Finally, Miss Percy, I'm placing you under arrest for murder of your brother Thomas Bruce. Why are you even taking her down then? Wait, okay. If you're going to wait, no, I don't get it. You caught her. Why you still take me down? Like, why you still take me down? That doesn't make sense. Go, just take her. What did I do? I advise you to come quietly. Oh, dang. I swear you were just like, it's because I was too excited? was I too excited? That's why he caught me. He's like, oh, that's what it is. Yeah. We're gonna take you. Some weeks later. Chapter 18, The Confession. Well, at least I get to write my manga. Unhappy ending. I can't see that achievement is broken into 2 screens. In these pages, I have laid myself bare. I have confessed all my sins. Here. Yes, I am the loving wife. Yes, I am the secret author. And yes, I am the sister who murdered her brother. Perhaps a foolish pride was my downfall. Only I think I'm winning. I think I've lost. I think I failed to kill every generation. My only aim is to rebalance shifting scales of justice, no matter what. Right? Perhaps with the arrest and confession, that is precisely what happened. In the end, justice favors nobody. We all get what we deserve. If you learn anything from these pages, let it be that. Hashtag free Percy from Free Percy. in the end. Okay, so what did I learn? I'm terrible at murder. That's what I learned. I can't even. I mean, at the end, I mean, of course, I faced my own justice, but I am very bad at blaming other people. I am clearly that's what that's why I do not do it. That's why I do not do it in real life. I'll take my lumps where they are. But I mean, I thought I was getting close on that last one. I mean, maybe it did. Maybe there was a variable con problem where she was gonna get taken, but then what happens is like it there was a bug that changed the variable and it's like, oh, it actually does a recount just in case, and then, so she was going to get taken down, but then it's just like, oh, okay, no, maybe there was two variables, maybe it read a choice window, short choice, and it's like, no, you actually qualified for this, or maybe they're not if there's like ands. And so happens I got caught in like an and. Oh, well, anyways, I knew I couldn't get away, but the Bruce family will live to murder again in the future. I mean, there's more of us in every generation. There's another knife wielding, family killing, someone murdering generation. But the deed has Dynasty. And unfortunately, I did not murder. I mean, I didn't get away with any of the murders. I digress. Good night, good day, and good night, folks.